All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would love and I pray to God you put out a tablet and pen in front of you. You see, you've been ripped off by a lot of people. Maybe a friend, family member. Maybe you pay for this or that. Maybe you're watching the news and all the crazy things happening in the world today. But let's do this. Let's have what it's called a what? Circle. How about we have the defensive circle and the line of defense? There's me. All right, 30%, 29%. You know, here's my problem. All the things I watch on social media, okay, it's great. You get some good pieces and a lot of crap, in my opinion. All I can tell you is I'm Dr. Reynolds, Pastor Reynolds, or Hey You. I'm Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit. I built $60 billion of credit for my clients, and I can do it for you too. I popped about $2 million of credit so far today, and I'm not even done. See, I got dashboards that allow me to do this all the time. And I'm not going to repair your credit because I think that's crap. It's also against federal law. See, these credit repair people out there going blah, 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 blah. I can do this, do that. First of all, they're lying. Next thing is they're supposed to have a bond, and they're supposed to be a nonprofit 501c3. They don't have any of that, but they're just taking your money. Don't worry, all that stuff that you had that went bye-bye, it's going to come back anyway. See, if they don't seal the record, it always comes back. But again, that's just another story on that too. Now, let's understand. Bad credit, poor credit, normal credit, good credit. Okay. All right, why can't you get more credit? Most of the time, it's because of you. Let's understand. I'd like you to do what I ask you to do, and I understand very simple. I'm online or in person for the last 49 years. Got it? 6 days a week. You can't find anybody who ever did that besides me. Simple. Here's your reason you can't get more credit sometimes. A, you got a zero balance, and that's kind of screwed up. You don't want to do that. Next thing is you didn't write down the 29% rule. When I was training Ken Yarborough, this is TRW, Thomas Raymond Woolridge, Bicycle Parts, El Segundo, California, area I was raised in as well. Then he became a spirit in 96. I'm training him and telling him what I want him to do. I'm kind of like, hey, I'm your boss. Simple, I sign your check. These cards that you have in your personal wallet today, you need a sticky behind them because you have to dummy proof this. When we do something new, like me, I feel kind of stupid. Every time I do something new, I got to master it. That's just me. So the cards in your personal wallets, understand, here's a $10,000 card right here. Okay, here's a $50,000 card. Do I want 2 of these or 10 of these? See, you probably say 2. No, I want 10 of these. You see, the way we designed the system back in the 70s and 80s is the oldest card, and then the 29% rule that no one tells you about. You see, all dashboards say below 30, but they're not giving you extra rules. This is 10,000. If I jacked up this card today, all right, my score will drop and I get stuck. I can't get any more. So I get stuck, can't get any more. It kind of sucks. So what do we get to do? If we leave this at a 29% rule, you can maintain 750 forever, ever. That's what it is. So again, I want you to write down all cards fluctuate, but 2. Write it down because I need that sticky on those cards right away. Got it? We're going to get to the discipline, what needs to be done. Then your excuse will be, I had an emergency, Ray. All right, blah, blah, blah. I lost my job. All right, I got an old crap day, old crap week, crap year. These don't fluctuate. What? These do not fluctuate. These are 2 of my wife's cards. $100,000 paid over time limit. Simple. So they do not fluctuate. The POT is $100,000 and they are unlimited to $1 million. If we have an old blank day, month, or year, fight through the pain and knock it off. But you just want to be happy. Goody for you. What happens is you jacked up the wrong damn card. That's on you. If you listen and learn, I can repackage every one of you. It's like what we did today. You see, every week, all right, right now, we've been doing probably 30, 35 clients that I analyze personally. I've analyzed over literally 50 million people so far. I will not have a client unless I look at their file personally. And I'm online 6 days a week to help them anyway. So we're building credit up away, no problem. Every one of these files here could be millionaire status in 3 to 6 months if they do what they're told to do. I would basically, all right, tell you flat out, if I don't get you to a 750 score in 90 days, if you did everything I told you to do, I'll hand you the keys to a $1 million Lamborghini. See, I don't have any BS to give you besides the truth. All you got to do is what you're told and follow through. But you're a grown-up, you know everything. Sorry, okay? The difference is, what do we need to do? Today, you could change your life if you want to. I've helped 50 million people get to millionaire status. I've helped 37 people become billionaires. I train rich and famous people every day. I've incorporated 3 presidents of the United States of America so far. So if you understand, I'm also the incorporated rich and famous. Take a picture right there. I don't understand why you work so hard. I don't understand why you want to be an entrepreneur and 90% of you fail in your business anyway. 90% fail. Only a 1% rule, okay? So what does this mean? You took money from your family, your credit, you rolled the dice and took a chance and you hurt everybody. I call that stupid. This is my opinion. So today we're going to change your direction. Is that okay? We're going to change the direction. I want you to focus, or listen carefully, and the next time you drive by the Wendy's restaurant on that busy street, on the right-hand side, if you ever notice that. The next thing is you'll see the Jack in the Box on the left-hand side. I want you to look in the mirror at that stoplight and say, why don't I own it? I understand. You have watched the same Wendy's since you were 2 years old. Same Jack in the Box, storage unit, laundromat, car wash. I wrote the original books on most of these things, period, over 40 years ago. Me. So if you play, you can win. But the problem is, I think most of you are going, it's about it. I think it's time to repackage you my way. I personally think your way sucks because you brought the pain home. See, I'm jealous of you. I didn't get a family. I didn't get a mommy and daddy and family. What do you know what that is? I got used and abused as a kid and it pissed me off. I got eaten out of a trash can. That sucked too. I got pissed off when I was a little boy. 2.5 years old. All right? Pissed off. Taught myself how to read. She said I was retarded because I could memorize the book. She was just an idiot, in my opinion. So what do? Let's focus. This is live. I'm live 6 days a week, and I will challenge every one of you, knowledge to knowledge, day to day. I will challenge you to do what I tell you to do, and if you do, I'll guarantee it. But it's up to you. Write down, see it, believe it, go get it. Pictures, why waste your camera? You're not ready to take the picture yet anyway. Half of you don't have your damn tablet in front of you. See, you're not prepared. You're not ready to go get it. You're sitting there going, you might as well be picking your nose. Isn't that gross? Now, I accomplished my goals no matter how many times they knocked me down. I was born in a taxi. She gave me a girl's name. She threw me away. Mrs. Hope used and abused me for many years. What do? I was pissed off. All right, there's me in 1981. 13 feet in the air. When I kicked the basketball hoop at T. Weaker Junior High, the Red newspaper took a picture. White boys can jump. That's only 10 feet. Let's get in the door jam at 10. So that's not possible. I'm so tired of stupid people saying it's impossible. You can do anything you want if you wanted to. Everything's possible. But you put limitations on you. It's up to you. I like goodies. You like goodies? You see, when I was 8.5 years old, I learned a lesson. Everything to me in life is a lesson. Listening, learn. I'm a good listener. You know what? I sowed seeds, clackers, and I mowed yards all weekend. All weekend. I'm counting my $52, 52 bucks. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm 8.5 years old. The devil's wife said, you're paying rent. What the blank? They're getting money from everywhere they are, and they're making pay rent. I learned to never put anything in my name since I was 8.5 years old. I think you put in your name, it's called stupid, in my opinion. You're not stupid. I'm not calling you stupid, so please, my wife gets mad at me when I say the word stupid. So again, you're not stupid. I think we follow stupid. You understand the difference? God put you here today to listen and learn. I hope you pray to God you do. It's up to you. Oh, by the way, I rhyme all the time too. I can't stop that. And I write with both hands and talk at the same time. And I got an IQ of 203. And I was retarded. Yeah, right. I went to the library. Savings bonds, I bonds, double E bonds. Every Lamborghini and all the cars in 21 car collection, every yacht, every race boat, every house, and every goodie and helicopter too, was always a division process. I like mansions. You like mansions? All right, had the largest U-Dock in Huntington Harbor. 3 yachts in the backyard. Wow. Today, if I could get you to listen, It's like Lincoln here. I wish Lincoln would listen. On the phone, he said, what do you do? Ray, I'll do whatever you want me to do. Tell me how to get there. And I line it up. Now, it's, I don't know if I want to do this or that. I don't, you just want money. I don't want your damn money. I don't need a paycheck. I haven't had one for 40 years. I don't even have a bank account. Why would I want one of those? But again, what do? How do you get someone to listen? How do you get them to follow through? Grab them by the ears. I guarantee if you do what you're told, you can get to $5,000 a month, to $100,000 a month, and you get to millionaire status under the corporation. But it's up to you. I am the most verified person on planet Earth that I can find. They'll find out I was at the Bonovich for 32 years every Wednesday night. Long Beach Marriott. Ontario Hilton. No problem. In Orange County too. 4 events per week, 32 friggin' years. But again, I was the 2nd largest advertiser in California. There's my first series I want to help people with. It's called Winning the Game of Business. My first version of this is Winning the Game of Business, page 6, paragraph 3, cash flow, future time, and financial freedom. Now, I'm basically doing this, and I got to drive in a Lamborghini in West Coast College. Whoa, goody, I'm building a mansion in Nelly, California. Maybe you don't get it. In 1976, I was 16 years old. I never went to high school. It'd be a waste of my damn time. Anybody can go to the school, get the time with the paper. I did it, but it didn't teach me diddly squat. I mean, learning to pass a test, okay, that's good. Nowadays, the kids just ask their cell phone and answers all the questions. Are we raising stupid kids nowadays? Probably. So if you want to win the game of business, and if you ever ask me what you need, don't ask me unless you want the truth. Because he's going to talk an investment. And if you're not willing to invest in you, go talk to someone who's blah, blah, blah. Go talk to Tony. Go talk to Grant. They'll go blah, 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 blah all the time. Me, my next series is very simple. I wanted to write books for dummies. I have a problem. I feel stupid when I learn something new. If I don't master it, it bothers me, it just drives me nuts. So I used to watch what somebody do, and I could do it better than they could in about 5 minutes. I could mimic them better than they could do it themselves. It used to piss everybody off. My next series, instead of the books for dummies, was called The Millionaire's Founders Kit. The Millionaire's Founders Kit. On my radio shows, TV shows, George Putnam, David Horowitz, and all the things we did together, no problem. What do? I also labeled it the Blueprint of Success. Every time I turn around, I got to go say, Tony, quit using my name, quit using what I created, you do your blah, 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 which lasts an hour or two. You see, you got choices. 1987, I'm training Ken Yarborough. I'm signing his damn checks. He's TRW security chief. And then TRW became what? Thomas Ray Woolridge? No, bicycle parts. El Segundo, California, Experian, 96. It stood for the report's wrong. It's always wrong. But it's still the #1 credit agency in the world. Dashboard. Look. What does it allow me to do? S is N, S is 4. We're going to the board. You ready to go to the board? You got your tab and a pen? Or you sitting there going, get off your assets. Here's you. Write down you. Write down another you. Okay? Maybe you're married. Okay? That means God made you one. Okay, we got #1. No problem. God made you one. From there, you keep everything separate. When you have joined anything, that's called stupid. Sorry. When you buy the house is bought as a married person sold in separate property. Whoever's dumb enough to be on the loan, that's fine. You get to write off anyway, total income. The house should have been escrow, closed, homestead, trust. Instead, you put it in your name and everybody knows where you live. And then you get all that junk mail for 20 years. Wow. How about we do it my way for a while? House is bought through a trust. Write it down. It's private. Okay. The car. Oh, you got a car. Goody for you. Registered owner, lien holder. Let's understand. And every bumpity bump today, they sue the registered owner, which is you. Quack, quack, quack. Bah. I'm just saying you're a duck and a sheep. Online, you get to write off this and that. Shut up. I can't wait till we go after these ding-dongs going blah, 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 blah. I don't give a damn, all right, about the write-off. What I care about is that car isn't registered to me. If it's a division, they can't sue you and screw you up. But I guess I didn't talk to Lynn strong enough. He has an excuse now. But again, we're going to pass go. They never sue the lien holder. Wow. You. Listen very carefully. I want you to change your life today. Write down today's date. Today's date. It's the 31st of October. Write it down now. We are going to go to war. We. SS5 form. War is life. This world wants to kill us all. When we die, we're in a better place. I've been there too. SS5. You filled it out when you were 14 to 16. Equals SSN. Write it down. Equals, simple, a 1040 tax return. I won't say we're tricked. I'll just say they don't teach us diddly squat. Diddly squat. Now what happened when you were 14 to 16? You went to the Social Administration Department. Oh, goody. Ma, I'm a sheep. What form do I fill out? Ma. Oh, quack, quack, quack. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Then they hand you a form. What did you do? Let me fill out. What do you want here? Ooh. That's what you did. What did I do? I walked into the room. Why am I filling this out? Why am I filling this out? Why does it say SS5 at the top? The lady, ooh, let me get the manager. Why? Why? I want to know why I'm filling this out. You don't question things. I question everything. And every time the teacher was wrong because I read the book and memorized it all, she got mad at me. When she said that George Washington was our first president, man, that's not true. His name was John Hanson. See, you don't even know that either. I want to research everything. It says SS5. What? SS5? Son of a biscuit. That's IRS. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell you. So here's your problem. You are your problem. I can guarantee anyone to millionaire status that they do what they're told to do in less than 1 year. 1 year. That's all I need. I'll get everybody there in 6 weeks like I did for me. How about 6 days when I was the opening show for the American Success Journal? They follow me around. I get tired of BS. It pisses me off. You should have 3 divisions of you. Are you writing? Can you follow up? Can you keep up? Let's see what you're going to do. Here's your problem. You're too busy being you. You did not look past your nose and you didn't learn how it actually works. Bank of America is bankrupt over 19,000 locations. In front of you, Chase, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank. You see these 11 filed bankruptcy. What did you do? Nothing. Why don't you learn how to put it together? I don't stand stupid. I'm sorry, you're not stupid. But what you do, damn it, pisses me off. Line of defense. Now, if you didn't do your SS5 form, because you were born in 1971, Mama was mandated at the hospital, federally mandated, to fill out that form for the baby. She's not allowed to leave the hospital unless she signs the form. By the way, we're all bonded at 35 million apiece, up to 35 million. We're a number. They get us when we're born, and you know when we die, time of death, state and federal government. You see, they track us all the time. Every one of these, SS4. The SS4 form was created as a universal form. Universal form. Write down employer, entity, you. Write it down, employer, entity, you. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So every one of these, husbands and wives, keep it all separate, always. Car, house, you name it. And now the ding-dongs at the credit bureaus are all screwing up. If they did their history, I'm the one that trained Yarborough to have self-reporting for car and house. Car and house don't show up on your credit file. So I wanted them to do self-reporting. Instead, now they're putting a utility bill, and now it's 100%. This is called stupid. I don't understand stupid. Damn. It pisses me off. But again, what do we do? You have a corporate umbrella. So does your spouse or partner of life. You build your umbrella. It's called a line of defense. Then you write a line here called line of defense. Write it. Come on. You're going to get your assets kicked. Again and again. You don't know when, do you? So if you don't plan the problem, you're going to get your assets kicked. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. Where the hell you been? But it's what are you going to do? Ooh, it's about it. I get tired of stupid. Banks. 21,000 locations being bankrupt. Look at online. They're shutting them down. What are they doing? Every bank has a branch. It's a branch number. It's a corporation-only corporation. They have a line of defense. Then half of you, I got 4 LLCs and a partridge in a pear tree. What the blank? You paid what? Corporations are free in all 50 states. And you didn't learn diddly squat. I don't understand. Isn't that stupid? Understand. You paid an attorney practicing law for a corporation $5,000 because they haven't got it right yet? See what? CPA? Corporate service? They're free. Don't understand. You. We have the IRS right here. IRS. We have you or a corporation. Nothing's changed. A corporation pays tax when it's profitable. You get your paycheck, and you got your first check a long time ago. And you're like, where's my money? I barely work, but I want to get paid. I want to work for free. I deserve it all. Half the employees you ever get suck. 80% of employees always suck. They want to milk everything, and that's what they do. 20% you want to keep. Those are the ones I keep here. 20%, they're winners. Sometimes they're weenies, but they're still winners. A weenie winner, okay? But 80% of the people in this world suck. Have one of ways so you get what? Free? That crap. Today, we the people, constitutional right, the Bill of Rights. This country was built for us. But you didn't pay attention. I don't get it. Why didn't you pay attention? The banks are bankrupting locations. Bankruptcy code, look it up. Bankruptcy code, or the Federal Protection Act, is allowed to bankrupt these pieces. They're allowed to bankrupt SS4 or SSN. You want to get one of those suckers. I get as many of these as I need. Woo! I can roll the dice, give it a hell of a try. Well, what do you got? I got an LLC, Ray. Oh, goody for you. The average person has 2 of them. Why? Why? I always ask the question, what do I get? Ooh, I don't understand. LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, okay? And then we have PC, professional corp. These are the corps and the ones you can pick. It's very simple. Supreme Court, you heard of them before? They deemed a corporation as a legal person, okay? So when my dashboard allows me that I set up in 1987 to actually use history of credit. I don't believe in trade line crap because it's fraud. I got $62 million of live credit. What are we going to do? Here's 42 of it. You see, when I explain to a client who's in coaching, all right, they say, well, I'd like to get up to $1 million. Well, that's 9 divisions in corp. You need 18 divisions. All right, if you don't file them this year, they're going to be a problem next year because they're not aging. All right, what else are you? Oh, nonprofit. Okay, we offset taxes. I guess I have to, figure out, okay, how do you explain it? All right, because the reality is this is a corporation, okay? So whatever you have up here, I don't really care. This is a management company. I'm not going to wear a T-shirt and a baseball cap backwards, act like a friggin' genius. I'm already a genius. I don't have to look stupid. I don't get to have a cowboy hat and look at howdy doody. These ding-dongs online. Okay. We're going to change your life. Write it down. Today's date again is the 31st of October. Write it down now. I want you to write what I write. If you ask me a question, I'm going to give you the answer. If you think it's going to cost money, hell yes. Everything's always going to cost money. It takes money to get honey. No honey, no money. How it works. Maybe the honey's the house or the car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's pretend you say you're an expert in real estate. Let's play with me. My company, PI, in Utah, we were the coaches for Carlton Sheets, Dave Delgado, Russ Dalby and all of them. Who do you think they learned from? Donald Duck? Tell me a homestead blocker. Tell me you're an expert. The assignment of mortgage, I invented that damn form in 88. Tell me again. Homestead blocker, you see someone chat a mortgage. If you don't learn what needs to be done, you keep hiring a bunch of ding-dongs. Every attorney you ever hired milked your money till they ran out of money and you finally gave up and settled. I guarantee it. 99% of the time. Here's your problem. You're your problem. You need to change. Line of defense. Line of what? Defense. Line of what again? Defense. If I have a management company, no matter what type I pick, and I have a house here. If I put these houses in my LLC and one slips and falls and sues me, they screw me up. I lose everything. Now I'm older, slower, I'm not as pretty as I used to be. We're all getting uglier. Simple, that's how it works. All right? I got 9 houses. Don't ask me how to get to millionaire unless you want the truth. The truth is simple. If I get you $100,000 of credit here, 100,000, I'm going to times it by 9 divisions, equals 1 million of credit. If I don't have the divisions, I can't set up a credit file. The entity that I created in 85, 86, I'm allowed to put my credit on the dashboard for you. So if you ask a question, all right, the lens of the world, you're going to get the truth. Now, if you want to talk about money, I don't need your damn money. If you want to talk about getting, I'll teach you how to get there. Because that division's $1,000. 18 division is $9,000, and I give it away for what? Ay, 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 ay. Focus. Every one of you, focus. If I got 9 houses in an LLC and I lose one house that I've used and screwed up, they take it all. Because you have one of these books. You got your minutes and your bylaws. You're the managing member. You have all the certificates of ownership. Goody, you're the duck. And that sucks. If you create the line of defense that I invented, and you have your corporate umbrella and do it my way, you can act like the banks or the grocery stores in the cities. What do? Bankrupt the one you don't like, the one's a turd, the one that knock you down and keep the other pieces. This is a damn game, people. It's been a game since I created when it became a business. I was 16 years old. Actually, at 14, I wrote the book. Then I came up with a new series at 16. If you want a division with a credit report itself, its own tax ID, and $1 million credit, then do what I tell you to do. If you don't, just do what you do. You're disappointed. I'll bet you most of you are disappointed. Your friends, your family member ripped you off. You got knocked down 1,000 times. Get your butt up. That's up to you. You have a choice this year. This year, next year, I'm only going to coach the 40 people out of my coaching. I'm going on a business trip. I have other junior coaches here, but again, I'm the original guy. If you want me, it's now, 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 or go away. What do? I can multiply credit. Now watch. Every credit card, listen carefully under the Fair Lending Act, there's 12 acts to master, will allow me 99 more cards. 99! That's $100 million. It takes money to get the honey. Could be the house or the dream. If you're not willing to play, go away. It's simple. 1987. So I want you to get your right and your act together. Because this is how it works. It's very simple. We have to learn to play the game to win. Do you want to win or want to be a loser? I don't like losing. I love being a winner. SSN equals 1040. They should have explained it to us a long time ago why we got the form. But they didn't bother because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to be smart. It's simple. That's why there's a 1%er. The SSN, now we get SS4. Ooh, that's 1120 or 1065. Look at the form, people. Look at the form. Employer, entity, or you. It's a universal form. It always has been. I had to explain to Ted Turner when I was 9.5 years old, there's 26 ways to use it and not abuse it. I just thought he was stupid. You have to realize one thing. This life we're living today is going to beat you up, spit you out, and it's going to kick your assets. If you want to be a duck and a sheep, do it the way you're doing it today. If you had a division, you can get rid of a piece. Your banks, your grocery stores, cities do it all the time. But again, what do? 50 states, 50 what? Corporations, and every city is a corporation. Our government is so smart, they created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy for cities. They bankrupt the debt in front of you 11 times. You didn't do anything to learn. Why don't you look behind the door? Look behind the curtain. Do something. Foundation is the key. I don't get it. If I take a credit card and you ask how to get to millionaire, and I tell you, you need 9 divisions for lines of credit and 9 divisions for locations, that answer for that question should be what? 18. That's why you need 18. Because common sense. Numbers don't lie, only people lie. Only people lie. Okay? Numbers don't lie. I love numbers. I love math. It's fun. Okay? All right? Especially when you have total recall like I do in most things. So, if I have 9 loans, 9 properties, I need 18. It's a math game. And again, that means I have 9 loans. Each loan is for each property. And 9 liabilities called tenants. And when you're fixing up houses one at a time, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You get $600 to $1,000 a month. You're lucky. Do a fourplex or whatever. What I've been doing with my clients, I get the wife into a nurse. If she's a nurse or she's a caretaker any type, I want the nonprofit working with the profit. Why? Because you get $100,000 a month for nothing. Isn't that fun? And I've had clients that have the problem. You just fixed it up. I got 3 right there. I'm going to get $600. Stop it. Donate it to nonprofit. Have your wife run it as a hospice house. Women are more nurturers than men in most cases, okay? That's why I always say husband and wife working together. Now that's $100,000 a month. Now it's even better than that $600. Now watch my dashboard. My dashboard allows me to get you a card and ask for 99 more. I don't need socials or tax IDs at all. It says it's optional. I won't need it for up to 5 months. After 5 months, I'll decide if it's going to be a tax ID or entity or what, or the same social. If you want to play, you get to win. But if you don't want to play, go away. It's simple. I got no patience for someone who won't listen and learn. I want them to do what they're told to do right away. How many visits do we need, Ray? I don't know. How many money you want? You have 10 cards that are worth the damn. Every division can get up to $1 million of credit. How many millions what? How many you want? That's how it works. If I have 9 divisions, that's 9 locations, and that's 9 lines of credit. Got it? They give you a loan for each property. It must be 18. 18, I have to have 36. It's a numbers game. It's always been a numbers game. What do? My series, in one of my series, 40 years ago, it's right there. Simple. Corporation, division, subdivisions. See, you watch these people talk about these other people on these other social medias, and that's great. Talk about me, tell the truth. 49 years. Come on. Division process. Who invented it? Who created the form called assignment of mortgage? I did. See, I love when they tell the truth. This was $16 million. Just because I had the divisions, then I could daisy chain 1 card into more cards. Do you need divisions now? Well, do you want to reach the goal? It's up to you. I had a problem in 1988. It scared the crap out of me. See, life is always kicking my assets, or I'm trying to get through something, and there's always some turd trying to knock me down. What am I going to do? Simple. You see, I got $53 million of credit. Just shrinking my limits. They're shrinking my limits. What am I going to do? Library time. C-191D says I can, a corporation, loan out money privately. Ooh, goody. I created a matrix. I wrote another book. Buckets of money, buckets of money. Money, money, money. I used to say that all the time. And one of my clients started saying it on his TV show. Money, money, money. I think he took it from me. But he also says, make America great again. That came from Ronald Reagan. And I did 2 quotes for Ronald. Okay. Mr. Reagan, I always called him. Oh, call me Ronnie. Oh, no, sir, I can't do that. What do? I created $190,000 a month off the credit cards. It went up, and away. Wow. What a solution for that, too. Then I wrote another matrix, another one, too. See, money is great. Here's your life. You're running out of time. We're getting older, slower, we're not as pretty as used to be. Time, money, and credit. Write it down. Time, money, and credit. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough credit. Oh, blankety blank day. You bring the pain home because you don't know what you're doing. Sorry. You're having an amateur hour because you don't have a bunch of these. Why do people have bad credit? Because they jacked up the wrong card. They don't know what to do. And then they have their what? Their daughter or wife's off of their user card? That's crap. I don't like crap. I turned around in 1989, within 1 year, created it, and the notes behind that were 1,000,000,001. 1,000,000,001. 1,000,000,001. Is that okay? It made sense to me. It makes sense to you? Skippity dippity doo. I want to get you 2 American Express cards. Now, if you screwed them up, all I need is a division of you. And I'll get around that too. Don't have any intent to do fraud. Now, I created Daisy Chain in '89. How did Daisy Chain credit? 113 ways. Wow. 1 card, 9 times more. That's on 1 card. These are POT for 100,000. If I ask for 9 more of these in 90 days, I ask for a separate billing, I get $1 million friggin' dollars. But you better not piss it away and screw it up. Got it so far? Right there, American Express says, would you like 99 more cards? Your life. These are the 7 things you need to play with today. It's simple. I hope and I pray to God you listen. And I'm a sinner. Even though I'm a pastor licensed in California, I make mistakes all the time. It's in God's time. I don't like God's time. I want it now, now, now. But that's okay. I have no choice. I have to do it in God's time. And if I don't forgive others, God won't forgive me. I don't like that part either. That's the hardest book to live by at all. When I wrote down being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time, I had to call Joe and said, don't use that. I own that too. They like to steal my goodies. So let's understand. We have to take your credit today. I'm going to log in with you on the phone. I want to raise your limits. Is that okay? Then we're going to analyze you. You don't realize, but you have a heartbeat on your credit files. Let's write down analytical750.com. The greatest dashboard it ever lived, because why? They have a phone number. They have all 3 agencies. They haven't been indicted 6 times like Credit Karma. No phone number and what? No sparing. And then they also have a $5 million bond. And they're part of the dark web, so you don't need that LifeLock thing that got indicted 6 times too. $100 million for being scams. So why don't we find a real dashboard that can help me today? Analytical 750, that's the way to go. So there's your graph, there's your heartbeat. What you don't realize is, here's 200 points in 60 to 90 days. Analytical boosts the score and blocks crap. Write down boost score and blocks crap because it does. Here's 155 points from a 479 up and away. Would you like that? Would you like your score to go up and away or not? 163 points. All right, 122 points. So if you listen, I can help you rebuild your score. I don't do credit repair because that's against the law. I'm not going to lie. That's what they do. And if the creditors find out, they close your account. Or it comes back again and again. Oh, goody. You need 100,000 of credit, people. Write it down. You need to understand you're in debt 29,000 as an average year. That leaves you 71,000 of safety when you have that old blankety day month or year. Bad times do not last forever. You make them last longer than they had to. 100,000 of credit. Cut all the crap out. You waste $50 every other day. You do all the time. Why? Why do you do that? I don't understand that. Corporation. It's a legal person. But again, what can I tell you besides the truth? It's public record. I'm not here to be an attorney. But I do know if one of these had a problem, I get to disconnect. I say incorporate, just like the cities and grocery stores. Oh, well, that's 3. I got more to go. It's been a numbers game. Oh, you had to file bankruptcy on this? Okay. You got 2 more. Oh, you had a problem too? Wee, got 2 more. See, if you don't repackage yourself the right way, you're going to be that duck and sheep you've been all your life. Sorry to say, but it's true. You know it's true. I know it's true. If you learn to play, I'll get you 300,000 at Wells Fargo on line of credit. Is that okay? If you allow me to. This allows you to get something in an escrow. because you're not going to use your money anymore because you use your money. That's called stupid. You're not stupid. You're highly intelligent. So we're going to use borrowed money, not taxable, and we're going to get the American dream, my way. We're going to be winning the game of business. I got a storage unit. I partnered with ex-father-in-law, no problem. We closed escrow. He's got his corp. I got my corp. We got $17,350 a month. Corporation absorbs the money. Now, because I create debt, it offset the taxes. We got choices. If you're growing a business, you're creating debt. No taxes due. That's how they play the game, and that's why you should do too. But your problem is still you. We get to play. Now, for the next generation, I want them to listen. I would love for every one of you to take a picture. I'd love for every one of you to give this to your child or your grandkids as a gift. It's free. It's a download. You can go to Amazon and get a download too. Free! Isn't that fun? I want to start their credit file for them. See, you got a cosigner, you this, that. You took 3 years to try to figure it out, and you're still screwing it up. All your life, you haven't figured it out yet. I'll teach you more in one class than you ever learned in your life anyway, because I know it to be true. This book is a free download. It's starting out right. This starts your credit file. Now, what does that do? Online, you'll find a lot of ding-dongs. You need a secured card from Capital One. No, you don't. That's an inquiry. That's ridiculous. Allow me to do it on my dashboard. There's no inquiry. You don't want me to do it? OpenSky.com, Capital Bank. There's no inquiry. $200 on the card, spend $25. There you go. Whee! See, we need to help the next generation not screw up like we did. We've all screwed up, all of us. We've all followed stupid. You sat at the kitchen table. You had the right intent. The man saying, hey, we're going to start a business with our family and our friends here. The wife's going, no, what if it goes wrong? The wife's doing it, the man's going, what's going wrong? Doesn't matter. You jacked up the cards, you dropped your score, you got stuck, you couldn't get any more. You hawked your house, you brought the pain home to both of you at the same time. And I call that stupid. That's just my opinion. Why would anybody use personal credit to start a business? Maybe for a little foundation or something, but no. Oh, well. The NACB certified me the only guy on the planet is #1 consultant worldwide? Wow! I created the 29% rule. It's yellow. No, it's green. It's pink. See, I want you to focus and listen. 0 to 29 is green. 30 is yellow. 50 is red. When you take the score and you drop it, you're in control of it. Your problem is your lack of knowledge. The goal is to never bring the pain home. Never. I want you to carry your 750 forever. In 90 days, if you did everything I told you to do, and this is 90 working days, I guarantee you, you would have a 750 score. And we carry a $5 million bond. I got a 501c3 exemption, and I have all the things that you need to do. But that's up to you. We'll not do credit repair. If you have a collection account, there's ways to help you. Maybe the settlement. Maybe you have to get rid of it. How you need to do it. It's very simple. If you have an IRS problem, I'll give you a solution for that too. IRS has a great form online that you can find if you qualify right away. So again, it's a 656 430 A and B. The goal is to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. Federal Trade Commission says credit repair is a scam. Not to collect money up front. Credit Repair Organization Act. Okay. Why don't you basically Google Section 611? It'll pull right up this for you. When I wrote down the first book called Prove It or Remove It years ago, they're all using my techniques in my books and forms online anyway. Why don't you take a picture of this? Book I wrote and we updated over the years, wrote 40 years ago. Winning the Credit Game. I own the rights to that too. So why don't you get a free book? All of you. Give it to all your friends and family. Because most of you who hired a credit repair company, you got ripped off. So now you got these people online. I love this guy. He's got, I'm talking to a collection agency. No, it's actually your daughter, sir. Okay? Pretending to be one. Wow. You see, on the credit reports years ago, you had consumer credit counseling. That was my company. Do you not get that yet? How about debt crisis intervention? How about we scan this and get a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practice? I know what we really do. Before I died and the company came back to help you, I had a company called Budget Plus. Wow. Analytical 750. Take a picture. I want them to call you every 46 days. I want them to analyze you the first time for free. They have all 3 agencies. When I look at Chase, like I got a card for Chase for someone about 20 minutes ago. Here's a client, love it. I don't want any personal credit. I shut the door. He's got 2 accounts that are crap, okay? And if I don't get the Sapphire or the Freedom personal Chase card, I can't get the ink to be $30,000 to $50,000. So I forced him to take it anyway. Isn't that terrible of me? I had a client, I got him a gold card, personal card, 3 months ago. His mother passed and went to a better place. He's talking about money. I go, that has $20,000, $25,000 paid over time. What? Here he's complaining, but I don't understand what he's got. But what I can stop. It's like you got to force people to learn how to play the game to win. Analytical has all 3 agencies. You need Chase. You need the banks. All right? How do you do that from Credit Karma? They don't have Experian. That's a joke. No phone number, no helping, no what? No Experian? And died it 6 times? What a piece of you-know-what, in my opinion. Now, Analytical is going to play with you my way. The mindset is simple. I don't let people steal my peace. I'll regroup. Okay. Why? If I can touch it, I can kick it. That's just me. And I've been beat up, spit out. I've been shot 3 times, not 6 times too. Can you imagine going to school in Watts, Torrance, and Long Beach with a freaking girl's name and raise your middle name? Hell, you got to learn to kick it or run. I'd rather die than run. That's just me. Now think today. Please use your brain. Let's put our brains together and understand it takes 38 steps to reach a goal. It hasn't changed. 8 times you have to process and write it down again and again. So you memorize it. Simple. See, when you watch your kids' videos and the little cartoons, by the 8th time, you know it before it talks and walks. Okay. So here's my problem. I'm 17 years old. I'm driving a Lamborghini. Let's go to college. I got 19 houses. I own all kinds of goodies. And I went to this event called Payphones. Okay, payphones. I'm listening to the event. They said a payphone on a route is $1,600. Okay, no problem. All right, and it makes $300 a month as an average. Average. All right, listen, $300 a month. Okay, I'll take 10. I said, I'll take 10. Yeah, I'll take 10 now. Yay. So about 10. I go back to the events a lot, and these people are complaining. It's like these idiots that complain about rich and famous people. Shut up and join them. But again, what do? This lady's a real turd. It only made $280 last month. You promised. You know, he didn't promise. He said average. Can you learn how to listen? You heard what you wanted to hear. I'll buy your routes, man. I kept buying routes after routes after routes. My companies and other pieces had 22,000 payphones. That's 6.4 million a day, 6.6 million a day. Ooh, actually a month. So what do? Wow. How about we do this? If you do what you're told, and that's hard for you because you're grown up, you know everything. You might want to think the pieces you're missing. Let me fill in the gaps for you, connecting the dots. If you want to be winning the game of business, my first series, 1976, I'd like to get you $10,000 a month. Would that be okay? What if it's 3? I got a client who's pissed off. All right, there's first, when they close the escrow, they're supposed to get up to $4,200 a month, and their first month they got $1,200. Man, we closed escrow in the middle of a month. It's a monthly payout. Do we understand English? You want me to write it down for you? I'll buy it back from you if you want, no problem. Imagine, all the bills are paid. Here's $1,200 in your account. The rest of your life, you own a piece. And she wants to complain. Typical. See, not every client's great. But again, they can be if they listen and learn. So what do we get to do? Oh, there's my next series. All right, winning the game of business. And then the Millionaires Founders Kit, the Blueprint of Success. That was sold at the Bonovich and all these events every week for 32 years for $5,000 a set. You want a copy today? Scan it, take a picture. You'll get it off Amazon for $4.99. There you go. So what happens? If you want to go to the library, look at it, take a picture, scan it. Get the free books too, all kinds of fun stuff. I've written 67 books so far. Now, I'd like you to take a picture again because you weren't prepared the first time because you're going blah, 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 sitting there with your feet up. Let's do this. Take the picture. Can you focus? Can you really focus? If you allow me to get you a corporation or the one you have, and add 18 divisions. That's 9 lines of credit, 9 locations of something, and we can get that up to $1 million a month of money and credit. We can accomplish the goal of $100,000 a month. Is that okay? You would put money in an escrow, would you not? See, I'm going to do all the work for you because I don't want you to screw it up. I just want you to do what I tell you to do. Is that okay? And also you get money out of income. Wow, take your picture. That should be your screensaver, your cell phone or your computer. That should be copied and laminated in color. All right, on your refrigerator or desk at work, by the way. What do? I created something 40 years ago called the Puppet Master Club. I'm a puppet master. I will never say I'm rich because I've never been rich. Only stupid people say that. If I'm rich, then I got to pay more tax. If the corporation's rich, I don't pay tax till I'm profitable. I got to learn how to talk and walk. Wow, what do? If you allow me to get you a blueprint loan off the Amex cards, up to $250, or a Chase, what I basically would say, check with money, or Wells Fargo, US Bank, and all right, from there, B of A, we get to play. We're going to basically, all right, in coaching of 1 year, you're going to have 6 escrows. That should be there with 6. That can create between $60,000 to $100,000 a month, by the way, if you want. Now, what I've always done with my clients, because I ran out of me being in every way I could, because I can't be everywhere, I would take my clients and partner with them and call them my soldiers. I'm going to line up the whole thing for you. Do nothing. I build you the credit. You're going to be sold. If you put $25,000 in the escrow, you'll have the ability to own a piece of this laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash. If you do what you're told, after all the bills are paid from management, all the bills are paid, the leftovers up to $3,200 a month. And since you own it, that's the rest of your life. It's going to be the same thing you've been driving by your whole life since you were 2 anyway. I'm in every one of these. I'm in every project with people. So I got my money on the record too. I'm not going to take your money and invest in something and give you a return. That's crap. That's those Ponzi things. $50,000 you take off the card. It's borrowed money, not taxable, up to $6,600. If we do $75,000, we add more people in the project. What do we got? Up to $7,500. So the goal is this: no one does what I do on this planet Earth. I position it, put you in an ownership of a Wendy's restaurant or something, what it might be, storage in an apartment complex. You own it. Do you not understand? You own it as a division of a corporation? I don't understand. Why didn't you create auto income? Take your picture. 2026, if you do everything you told you do, and you have your 18 divisions, you can get up to $100,000 a month. Well, that's why you need 18 divisions, but it's up to you. I'm going to call it simple. You're going to be a puppet master if you want to. What do? At one time, I had 21 cars in a car collection. My son a couple weeks ago asked, "Daddy, why'd you have so many cars?" I was bored. I got up to $2.6 billion at 26 corporate structure. I was bored. See, I reached all the goals, and I'm going to think I'm going to get fat, ugly, and die. See, when people retire, their brains go to mush, they get fat, ugly, and die. That's what I thought. I figured at 27 I'd be dead. I have more people, it's more fun. So that $2.2 billion real estate through corporate structure. That's 1,013 divisions. My professor was right a long time ago. Ray, you're paranoid. Hey, yeah. I'm paranoid. Yeah, someone's going to take my goodies. That's why they're not my goodies. I had a problem. 1984. It scared the crap out of me. See, life is the journey. You have to figure things out as you navigate. What do? It came in the mail. $800 to $1,000 per corporation in California franchise tax fee. What the blank? The corporation owns Shakey's, some of them, 31 flavors, all right, Subways, all right, donut stores, shopping centers, condos, and all kinds of goodies. The what? I kind of panicked. I went to Sacramento, California, our capital. I asked 2 departments, could I create an entity? An entity? See, I remember chapter 18, I'm going to show you where it says not required to. It was wrong when I was 19 and a half years old. I thought it was wrong. This entity, back then it said husband, wife, and partner. Your corporation, you control, you're the puppet master. You'll have a division, you'll be 4A. One of my corporations will be 4. Very simple. And then I'll have an A, B, and a C, all the down, whatever we need. If we partner with people, see, here's the problem. Ray, I don't have that $1 million to buy that gas station. I don't have that $200,000 to buy this and that and all that. Oh, guess what we're going to do? When we partner up, we got all the money to get the honey. And what do? We divide the proceeds after the bills were paid through the process of a management company to each one of your entities that's added to your bank account. Hey, I sued the banks in '96 and I got to win because what happens, banks have to put up to 75 divisions on a bank account. Filter in money in one account. They thought they were going to win. I won instead. Isn't that fun? I like to win, don't you? So what do? We partner up and away since 1987. Okay. Let's pretend you're listening, okay? And these are turned up and you're ready to go. Raise Building Coaching Program for what? 2026. 2026. So this is a mini. I call it a mini. Now let's take your picture right here. Take your picture. If I coach you for 90 days, every 3 weeks we're on the phone, I give you 100,000 of personal business credit now. I take a blueprint call, which you'll learn about that for an hour with your partner of life with you, and monthly calls. And we give you 18 books and CDs, the whole package from there, and I give you 18 divisions. That's for 90 days. Is that okay? If we do that up and away, what am I going to do? During the webinar only, that's now. If you wait till I'm done talking today, you blew it, forget it. Brandy says that's $15,000 it normally is. But again, that's just the way it is. During the webinar, you can zell now, or you can call the office and use a card. They'll charge you 5% more. That's a giveaway. See, I want to repackage you. I want to help you in 2026 because that's my finale. That's my last 50th year, and then my other coaches will take over for me. If you blow it, that's on you. Now, let's say you want to get very aggressive. 12 months. Every 3 weeks, we're on the phone. I'm going to give you 200,000 of credit, 200,000. I'm going to blueprint you, all right, in that call with your partner of life. I'm going to give you the coaching every 3 weeks, no problem. This is $27,000. It's expensive. But understand, it used to be $100,000. Today. If that was done, paid in full today, it's 10 grand. And you get the 200,000 of credit. It was paid in full today. If not, you blew it. If you want to win the game of business, and let's say, because I can only put 40 people in this program at a time because I have to do 3 calls a day, and I broadcast every day too. I can only do 3 calls a day as an average. If you want to Zelle or use a card for $2,500 and lock it in now, and you're going to get the money to the balance right away, you get the 200,000 of credit anyway. But if you say you want to make payment arrangement from that balance, okay, then it's 100,000. 100,000 if it was done today. If you don't do it now, you blew it again. I'm giving you opportunity to follow through if you want to. 1,000 steps to millionaire. I wrote every step there was. That's simple. I know them backwards, inside and out. There's some goodies I obtained. You like goodies? I like goodies, but they're division process. The Millionaire's Founders Kit. All right, sold for $5,000 for 32 years, even at the Bonaventure, Ontario, Orange County, Long Beach, having fun. There's me. I had my old crap day. Oh crap, I'm in a coma. I gotta die and come back and help you being broke. That sucks. Well, my wife wanted to take one of my yachts in the backyard of 72 people. Middle yacht, no problem. Why not? Next day, because someone had a virus, I get to go there. I get to die and come back and everything got stolen. That kind of sucks. You ever had an old crap day? Oh my goodness. She called Ron, my district manager. He drove the truck from U-Haul into the office to steal books and CDs. My IT manager, Tom, I got 50 million people on my database on radio show, TV show, and all the things I've done all my life. Right there. He sells it to the highest bidder, websites and phone numbers, to a porn site. Today it's a porn site. Never call the phone number on the CDs. What are we going to do? I don't think I can help you 100% unless I blueprint you. Joanne said blueprinting when I was in the first grade. Joanne, great lady. Okay, her husband was like every week we were trying to find the husband. He said he's at work and he's at some girl's house. This guy is a piece of crap. Okay, but she loved him anyway. I don't know why, but anyway. She said blueprint. See, she wired Apollo 9, 11, and 13. The guy that had the monkey with the diaper went up into space. He gave me a squirrel monkey when I was a kid. That was fun too. Blueprint you. That means what? Past, present, and future. Good, bad, and ugly. Do you have a bankruptcy? Did you not seal? You have a tax problem? Oh, you screw up American Express and Chase? I need to know that too. Family? Corporation? Divisions, 18, irrevocable trust. We're going to plan to live and die. Divisions will be for the car from now on. And the next house you buy, it's a trust. We're going to get auto income. And what I put in my first series, 1976, I own that. Cash flow, free up your rights. Cash flow, free up your time. Cash flow, financial freedom. I don't understand people want to steal my goodies. $5,000 for that 1 hour call to you in your partner of life. The office sells it for $2,000. During the webinar, it's $9.99. You decide when you want to buy it. That's because you have to pay. And don't be like George when he came to the office the other day. Well, you said this, that was 3 months ago. That was a now, zow. And what did I tell him? Hell no. They didn't do it, they blew it. Charge them the price or tell them to walk away. It's simple. It's free if you partner with me. That's kind of fun too. I like this. Take your picture. You see, I want you to know how to send money. Why? Because they're going to take care of these employees here. I don't get a paycheck anyway. Could you imagine? I don't have my time. Because my goal is more important than what I'm trying to do for you. Zell. And they have little Ray now. Oh, goody. Had to get used to that because I say zell, now, and always good. And that's what it does now. Isn't that fun? So if you need to call the office right away, 800-254-9506, I'd tell you to do it now, but that's up to you. See, I'm going to make your list. I'm going to check it twice. I know you've been naughty, not nice. It's okay. I'm going to make it a daily, weekly, and project list. I'm going to tell you what to do. If you do everything I tell you to do, I guarantee you too. We play my way because your way sucks. Did I say that out loud? If you need a phone call with me, the office sells my calls 15 minutes at $500 a piece. No problem. Today, listen carefully. If you want a phone call for $3.99, it's yours. And if you zell only, I'll give you 2 calls for the price of 1. You don't zell it? Forget it. I love that. Ow. Oh, I remember that blood everywhere. I even have indentation in my head and my skull. You see, I had the fastest kick and highest kick on planet Earth. You ever heard planet Earth before? It's simple. Ow. Oh, wow. If I can touch it, I can kick it. I like goodies. You like goodies? Every goodie's a division in case there's a turd trying to sue me and screw me up. I run my life like division process because I don't want to lose my goodie. Always good. Simple. Keep my mindset. I have to. Thank you, Jesus. Very simple. If you need an office address, okay, I lease out 12 feet at a time for the bank. You can buy 12 feet at a time if you want to. So it's not shared office space. What do? We get to play the game. Today, you could have made $1,000 today by referring people here. You could register them in the system, so every time they buy anything, you get money. Zelle, check, or store credit. I got people, wait, I don't have the money. Stop it. Refer 5 people, get $1,000 of credit. There you go. You see, that's how it works. There's no excuse how to get through the process with me. The only thing is excuses is a delay of what? All right, excuses are what? The sourness of a dream. Rags to riches. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Nobody cared I ate out of a trash can. Nobody cared I got used and abused as a kid. Nobody gave a blank. So take your picture. You're going to need analytical. You're going to need Dun & Bradstreet for your corp and your profit and nonprofits. But it's going to be up to you again. Analytical is going to analyze you for free when you sign up for $25 a month. Simple. $25. They're going to call you every 46 days. They're going to help you with your Dun & Bradstreet and Experian Trends, your Equifax reports for business. And every 46 days, they're going to tell you what's next automatically. That's simple if you want to play. That's the only dashboard you should ever be part of, period. They got the $5 million bond. You don't need LifeLock. They got indicted 6 times. You don't need Credit Karma. Indicted 6 times too. Again, real report. Real 3 reports. Now, chapter 18. Focus. I was 7.5 years old listening to the poker game of Mrs. Hope House in the corner. They said, these rich and famous people, a corporation's a little legal person. Okay. So I'm listening. I'm writing my little notes. I'm 7.5 years old. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day. I ran so fast, I wanted to find out what it meant. Library next door. Man, what does this mean? She walked away. She was rude too. Came back 5 minutes. He's a mocker face. He's a book. Is how she said it. What did I do? I read the book. There's no blueprint. Joanne, you said blueprint. There's no blueprint. What do I do? Create your own. Okay. May sue or be sued. The honest thing, the most honest thing you got to understand today, if your corporation is sued, they sue you. You're on Secretary of State's website, right there. Your name's there. You're on the bank account. They're going to sue everybody involved. You're going through the rabbit hole. Now let's watch here. Does not, all right, require a fictitious business name. Not required. I was 9.5 years old and I felt that was wrong. Okay? I couldn't figure it out at the time. I spent $10 for that corporation back then. That same corp today is $30 for filing fee. If you don't get your corps in divisions, this is what I was trying to explain to Lynn the other day. You want this, okay, then it's going to take 18 divisions, a corporate nonprofit, offset the taxes, so you're ready for 2026. If they're not filed right away, you don't have the going in second year, you kind of blew it because you can't get any government money till the following year. Simple. But again, it's now. My first corp was Helping Hand Industries. You can verify it on Secretary of State's website. Very simple, all right? And from there, you'll see Ray Reynolds, me, and Carl there, okay? Because that's how we did it. Because he was the adult. Or he did what I asked him to do. It was okay. I got 100,000 of this in the mail. In the mail. What? See, back then, we didn't have to apply for credit. They just shipped it to us, personal business. I got named in the movie Dave as well. I started the Orange County Blind Center. We got named in a lawsuit. I was 12.5 years old because I used the word Braille. Never bring the pain home. What do we do? Nonprofit. Today, if you want to offset taxes, is buy a Lamborghini, pay tax, spaceship, pay tax, or nonprofit. I would prefer nonprofit. That's just me. If we want a nonprofit corporation, we want both of these. So let's understand. Your profit corporation over here will have a nonprofit corporation. It offsets taxes. You create jobs. You can help people. You can make a difference in this world today. But it's up to you. I always say do them both simultaneously because there's no problem. If it's not filed this year, it won't be on its second year to get grant money next year. We'll have to wait. But again, I have an event for that too. See, Trump's going to give away $100 billion. I want a piece of it. He says he's going to solve the problem with the homeless people too. You have credit cards, no liability. You have Google $10,000 grant money. You got nonprofit. If you file nonprofit, if it doesn't have exemption, it's a not-for-profit corporation. The study they did is homes for elderly, hospice house, elderly transportation, food delivery. Each one of those categories can get up to $100,000 a month, all right, grant money, a month. They prove they can do 4 times than McDonald's does. If you don't set it up, like I told Lynn the other day, do a nonprofit now, so it's filed, get your exemption, get to the event this year, and next year you're ready to get some grant money. Again, I'm just answering questions to help people. Federal grant money, state grant money, what do we do? Let's go get a piece. So if you want, and you wait till next year and you do the corporation next year, you have to wait the following year because they want you to have grant money only if you've been in business for the second year. That's what you have to do. It's just how the rules work. Okay. IRS.gov, download a 1023 form, 501c3 exemption. The average person charging an exemption right now is about $15,000. If you go to my class every 11 weeks, I'll teach you to do it for free. Again, what do we do? A nonprofit corp today. If you want my hand holding your hand, the exemption, I'll guide you every step of the way. I'll do the articles for you. I'll do the reports, credit reports, also tax ID. I'll set up the Experian Treasury and Equifax. But that's 10 grand. It's expensive. Okay? All the pieces. What happens next is I give you 100,000 of credit. I give you the 18 divisions and I give you a call. But again, it's going to be up to you. Call. I'm going to basically give you 90 days of coaching if you did it today. But again, what do we do? It's $5,000. It's a giveaway. It covers the cost. That's it. I want you to change your life if you want to. So there's 100,000 of credit, 18 divisions, which normally is 9,000 just for the divisions. And a call, I'm going to give you 90 days of coaching. If it was done today, during the webinar. What's going to happen is we want some Trump money. What do we get to do? We have this 2-day event on the 15th and 16th. This is, if you come in person, it's 5,000, 100,000 credit. Online, it's 2,000, and you get 50,000 credit. I'm going to take, all right, nonprofit organization, the Ray Reynolds University, I'm sitting and standing now, has a 501c3 exemption and a bond as well. I'm going to help endorse you. If you did the previous program, that becomes free. Today only. Today only. Not tomorrow, today. Not next week. I don't want George coming in there on Tuesday going, Ray, you said this last week. No. It's simple. I say no all the time. Okay? No. Now. Zell. If you don't do it, you don't get that for free. It's up to you. We play my way. My game. My what? Story. We get to play. These are my, all right, specialty classes in rotation. Do you know tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time, we're going through minutes and bylaws for corporations, LLCs, LLPs, and nonprofit too. You want to join? That class is usually $1,000. You want to join today? It's free. The lie. You lie to yourself. Your attorneys and CPAs lie to you too, I believe, my opinion. All right, your corporation protects you. Peekaboo. I got an LLC. Peekaboo. Talk about a bunch of BS. You sign for the car for the corporation. You sign the lease of the building. You sign for the credit card. If that corporation files bankers, they're coming to get you anyway. They're going to come get you, huh? You're the delicate sheep. But that's just the truth. Again, what do? Corporation structure was set up for one reason. To receive money and not pay tax to receive money. Borrow money is not taxable. Supreme Court deemed that to be true. Check it out. I'm not here to be sapient attorney. I would like you today to write down SOS dot your initials of your state.gov. 47% of you put your home address on that. You put your home address on the articles. I don't understand. That is the stupidest thing someone could ever do. You're not stupid, you're doing stupid. States sell people on mailing lists. There you go. Everybody knows where you live. Goody for you. P.O. Box, change it today. I want you to have a line of defense. A line of defense. A line of defense. A line of defense. A line of what? Defense. We must create the defensive circle. We must bring not the pain home. If something screws up, it's the division, not me. We're going to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. Is that okay? My way works. Now, tomorrow, 7 o'clock in the morning Pacific Standard Time. You realize for 49 years I've been in person or online, 6 days a week, almost every time. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock in the morning. You can spend the day with Ray. That's what we used to call it. Isn't that simple? Spend the day with Ray. Change your life starting today. Let's go forward that whole way. Oh, well. All I can tell you is about pieces and goodies. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? We get to play. And if you want a corporation, they're free, by the way. Scan it. Take a picture. I've been giving them for free for 49 years. I had 2 attorneys try to give me crap and lie and lie. I got them disbarred and I sued them and smacked them. I don't like liars. They're charging $5,000 for a piece of paper. All right, not teaching you dilly squat. Shame on them. But again, it's on you. If you do what I tell you to do, we're going to take corporate credit, borrow money, not taxable, and we're going to buy the lifetime income. The fourplex, the apartment complex, the Wendy's, the Jack in the Box, the laundromat, the dry cleaner, the car wash, all the goodies. Is that what you want? Let's say today you wanted me to get you $25,000 of personal credit. Okay, no problem. The office is going to charge you about $2,500, 10%. Today, if you did it today, it's $999. There you go. It's $1,000. There you go. No problem. You could Zelle, say 10%, or you can use a card. Either way, it's up to you. Now, $50,000 of credit today. Very simple. It's $5,000 for you or corporation too. What do? It's $2,999. Now understand. Watch this. Okay, $3,000, $50,000 credit. I want to put $50,000 for you, and I'm going to give you an extra $50,000 to the corporation. It was done right away. That's now, Zelle, or a card. Not done today, you blew it. It's up to you. That's how it works. Zelle saves you 10%. If I do $100,000 for you, all right, what am I going to do? Charge you $10,000? No, it's $5,000 a day. But then I want to do $100,000 to the corporation. I'll build you $200,000 in credit for $5,000 if that's Zelle card today. If not, I'm going to say you blew it, but it's going to be up to you. You get to play with me. There's your Zelle. There's your now. 800-254-9506. Call one of those specialists right away. You got to call Jake because he needs some sales today. All right, Jake was sick for a week or two. Now we want him to write up some sales and for you. That's what we got to do. 800-254-9506. The Ray Reynolds University. I'm standing in that building today. Not this one here. That was my dream. That was my goal. I was once proud of myself, 110%. 22,000 square foot building, Irvine Spectrum. But God had a different plan. He wanted the world to watch me lose it all and rebuild it again and again and help you again and again. What can I say? That's what I got to do. So what do? I like goodies. You like goodies? But understand today, it's very simple. I'm going to analyze about 30 plus of you. And I analyze every client. You're stuck with me every step of the way. So when you give money or you invest for the help of these people and the employees here, you're stuck with me every step of the way, no matter what you do. So what do? Anybody can get a 750 score in 90 working days if they do what they're told to do. Today, you can watch it again on Saturday. Simple. Now, I'm going to guarantee something, and I need you to listen very carefully. Okay? We're trying to figure out how to deal with about 9 turds from the past. There are a couple of those turds as I was in a coma. There was 14 people that pretend to be me. So, Robert Fairhug, my attorney, had to get rid of them as well. So we had to sue them to get them off their line because they can't be me. I'm the real me. Okay. Then we got these turds. Everybody wrote a bad review. I said, here's $1,000. I know who you are. Here you go. They wouldn't take off the review. So my point for you is for every one of you. If I take your case and I approve everything and you sign the agreement and we build it up and away, you agree 2 things. Do not run your credit. Do not crash the wrapper, rescore, and screw up the history I added. And do not jack up your cards. Is that fair? Now, you signed the agreement to agree to that in the case file. When you do it, you blew it, and don't blame me. The other turds, they blame me because they screwed it up. Is that my fault or theirs? Oh, well, I offered them a refund too. They wouldn't want to take it. See, sometimes people just want to hurt you. But out of 50 million people, all right, there's a handful of turds. What can I say? So please follow the rules. Because if you don't, I got to add the history and the wrapper rescore again, then I charge you a fee. If you don't pay the fee, you go away. You're closed. That's just the truth. Being in a coma, hearing everything, sucks. You don't know if it's a dream or a vision. That's the next day after taking the yacht out. My wife and I took out the yacht, July 4th, 2009. 72 people. We took the middle yacht out, watched the fireworks. We had a great time. Next day, I'm in a coma. My tax attorney tricks the wife to sign a POA. Steals everything I got. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. The moment she said, is he a donor? I was given a choice in that vision, dream, whatever you want to call it for you. But that's just another story too. Stay in peace or go back. I said go back. My wife's falling apart. The moment I said that, the machine went beepity beep again. The nurse dropped her clipboard and said, he's alive. I wish I could have said it going, boo, but I couldn't do that too. So I want to take away all your excuses. We're going to get knocked down all the time. We've got to get up again and again. All right, I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. That sucked. All right, I've been shot 3 times. I've been knifed 6 times. There's no excuse. You got to understand, see it, believe it, go get it. You can touch it. You can know what? If I can touch it, I can kick it. It's simple. It's what I did. Now, we did my research. My wife wanted me to research the family. And did you know we found out my grandfather's Richard Bishop? Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High. They made a movie after him, too. He won the Olympics in '32 for gymnastics. Maybe that's why I can jump so high. Do you know he looks like Al Capone? That's what I thought. Now, I need you to write down some things. Are you ready? You're highly intelligent. Thank you for joining me today. The moment you get in a bumpity bump at Sam's Club, and don't take pictures or call the police to get a police report, because some ding dong said, well, is this and $500 damage? I don't know. I want to record this. Because when they drive away, they're going to blame you. You're the duck and sheep. God rest his soul, Larry Parker. He called me on one of the trucks that I had. All right, and I was in installation, largest company in the world for doing that too. He wanted to sue everybody in the insurance companies. Today, you're going to do what I ask you to do. Write it down. Driver's license, insurance registration. Highly intelligent, but your driver's license has what? Your home address? That's called stupid. Mine's got P.O. Box. Why wouldn't you use P.O. Box? Insurance, P.O. Box. Registration, P.O. Box. You get pulled over, a police officer in above, driver's license, insurance, registration, please. Here's my home address, go rob one at work. I think that's called stupid. That's in my opinion. Oh, well. Why don't we change it today? Is that okay? Now, write down the word or. In 49 years, I've had great clients. One of the spouses passed away. God rest her soul, and they're in a better place. Okay. They come to me, I got to downsize, right? Why? I told you term life is your debts. Simple. And then now I got to go to probate, right? Why? Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You see, when you put the word and on everything you do, you both have to sign it at the same time. If they're gone, how they sign it from the grave? They can't. They're in a better place. What do? Probate. Now you may owe probate attorneys steal all your goodies. Or, everything's or. You or me, or you, or. Write it down. You have to plan to live and die. We're going to analyze you my way. I'm going to do a rapid refresh. I invented that 48 years ago. Rapid score and all these other things with Yarborough and Harold Stokes and having fun. We're going to get you a 750 score today. We're going to do a rapid refresh. The paralegal is going to play with your credit for 9 months for free. Normally $1,500. But today, I was going to give you a $500 discount for the fun of it. Make it $9.99. I'll tell you what, if you Zelle it or use a card today for your friend and family member, let's write down $6.99. Now, there you go. But if you don't do it now, you kind of blew it. What are we going to do? Get your CFO ready. CFO, Chief Financial Officer. Simple. There's a lot of information. That's why I'm online 6 days a week to do it again and again and again so you understand how to play it. If you have a corporation today, goody for you. Probably an LLC. Peekaboo. Let's do this. Let me give you $25,000 of credit there and charge you $2,500, 10 times your money you invested. Analyze, add history, and pop credit as soon as possible. How about this? Let's take $500 on that top of that too, make it $19.99. Give you some discounts and make you do it now to save some money. Now, understand, if that's done now, it's $1,500. I want you to do it now. But if you don't, you blew it. There's your Zell. It's a now. Call the office, use a card, you get charged 5% more for the card. Okay, there it is again. Up to you. You want to be rich? You want to be a millionaire? You want to be rich? Yeah, no. Here's the problem. If I hand you $1 million today, the only thing you're going to think first, I'll buy a house and a car. You should have think about reference 3 times 5 and leverage it to $1.5 million. You didn't do that. Borrow money is not taxable. Do you want to be a millionaire? Say, hell no. You want to be a millionaire corporation? Hell yes. Hell's not a bad word, honey. Don't get mad at that one. Let me know. She will when I go home. All right, 9 divisions for 9 houses, 9 lines of credit. If you did what I told you to do, 18, that is $100,000 a month. But you have to have the foundation. My kids, and I almost never got married because to me it's like, unless I have a perfect program that I don't bring the pain home, I can't get married for all that crap happened to me as a kid. So I created the Blueprint of Success because I wanted to protect my family. I have 6 beautiful kids, 5 daughters, all right, and that's how I lost most of my hair, and my wife too, and my beautiful boy. My boy comes here on Saturdays a lot of times, and I'm very proud of him because he's just that outspoken person. He has an 810 score, by the way. Here's his combo card. He's 12 years old. Isn't that fun? See, you can start their credit files right away and so they don't screw up like you. Isn't that fun? Here, my daughter, my youngest daughter, turned 18. Here's her file too. See, I like courtesy checks. But again, it's up to you. See, my point is very simple. What I teach you, I do for myself. I protect my assets. All right? So I incorporate my children the year they were born. You understand something? Why don't you build their future correctly this time? How about you have grandkids? How about we start them out right? What a concept. Start them out right. Get a division for them too. But okay. A division. My dashboard in 1987 allowed me to add history. No credit, just history credit. And I can get an Experian, Transact, Equifax, personal business instantly. That's all I have to do. If I do this today, and then what happens next, I would daisy chain the credit for more cards. But I can't daisy chain the cards to divisions unless I have divisions set up. That's why I want Lynn to understand divisions make you multiply the credit reports. And that would be the ultimate goal, to play the game to win. So what do we get to do? So usually a division's $1,000. You get the 3 credit referrals, you get the tax aid, and all the pieces. Again, this is 3 with or without credit, or 9, or 12. All right, simple with or without credit. Take your picture. Make sure you have it right now. There you go. That's what the office is going to charge you, which is okay. It's a good, fair price. If it's done now, because I want them set up right away, I'd like to give you 18 divisions for $999. That's $50 each. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even cover the cost. But again, I want you to have them set up for next year. Now, if you need more, 18, 36, 72, 100. If you ever want an apartment complex, you're going to need 125 divisions for each tenant. You understand that? But it's going to be up to you. If these prices today, you wanted to do any part of those groups, if you Zelle, it's a 10% off that as well. If you only use a card, they charge you 5% more. Again, I want to give you all the options you have today. 800-254-9506. Now, we have these people in this group of people we're doing today. Okay? I don't want Lynn to feel I'm picking on him, but the reality is, all right, I want him to be focused for next year. He said he wants to get to the $1 million dream next year. That's 18 divisions, no matter who we do it. And we should have nonprofit offset the taxes. But again, it's like anything else. I mean, his wife, his beautiful wife, should be the one running the nonprofit. Because anything we do can be donated to the nonprofit. We help the community. We can provide jobs. Every one of these people that's being analyzed today, every one of these, I can get them to millionaire status in less than 6 months. I'm going to say a year because I have to wait till they do something I ask them to do. If they're dragging their feet, then I'm stuck, right? Now, here's your assignment. You're going to call the office today, talk to your specialist or somebody, and you're going to tell them on that credit file what the Capital One you have. When we look at the file through analyzation, it'll say Capital One. It doesn't say it's a Quicksilver or Quicksilver One, a Platinum. It doesn't say Venture or Venture One or an X. We need you to tell us. See, communication is the key to successful today. We're going to talk all the time. Okay? We're going to bug you until we get you where you want to go. That's what we do all the time. If you screwed up American Express or Chase, I need you to let them know right away. You got to tell them it's screwed up. We might need to do a vision of you. That's how it works, but it's a choice. Now, when I created Rapid Score, the first thing we had a problem in 1974 and 76 was about gifted money. Because people want to use credits for the down payment of a house, and gifted money got rid of that problem. Then we figured out, okay, how do we get their score to go up during an escrow? Then we basically came up with this way to do it with a Rapid Score, Rapid Refresh. That was my concept back then as well, by the way. So what happens is very simple here. If you notice, everyone has a file that's above 750. It's a guarantee. If you have a Rapid Rescore and you do what you're told to do, it's 750 all the time in 90 working days. But can I get you to listen and learn and follow through? Now, Rapid, again, we charge $500. We have to use a third party. That's just how it works. Again, up to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. You might not like the truth, but it is the truth. It'll set you free. If you Zelle $9.99 today, whatever program you're in today, all right, you Zelle or you use a card, they'll add $10,000 to your file. They'll probably add you $20,000 today. We'll hand you Corp Tax ID and everything else on level 1 and 2 and everything else, okay? But that's if you did it today. So what do we do next? All right, let's understand something today. Let's pretend you're listing 100% because the corporation's a legal what? I'm not here to be CPA and attorney. That's why the disclaimers are everywhere. But Supreme Court deemed this to be true. And it offsets taxes if you have debt to offset taxes. What do we do? Coming out of coma, all right, I went to Best Buy instantly. I got a $25,000 line of credit off one of my divisions, simple. And I bought Visa gift cards and I got a computer and everything else to find out what's left. Just can't but come. I'm walking around with an oxygen tank for 6 months, almost 9 months because I couldn't breathe. So I turned it into $51,000. So you could take supply credit to reduce your debt today. That would be fine. You, if you're military or someone in your family's military, thank you for your service. Okay, the reality is very simple. Navy is silly. I've taken Torrance, who's jacked up 100%, scores 550, 530, and I got him $20,000 on a card from Navy. We positioned it right. It helped him reduce his debt and get Bass Go. Got it so far? Because you got to find a way to reduce the debt. You can't just rip off the creditor. The goal is winning the game of business. You got it so far? But again, Dashboards allow me to do credit reports under tax ID easily under Experian, Treasury, and Equifax business reports. I was behind the scenes helping it get administrated anyway. Today, phone call today or Monday. Why? Because I want you to call the specialist you're signed up with, or someone find out you're assigned to a specialist. Get one. They're going to hold your hand. We're going to sing Kumbaya. We're going to hold your hand till we get you there and more. By the way, when I start coaching you and you get to the American dream, I become your coach for life. That's what I've done for 49 years. Isn't that fun? Now, here's number 6452. 62, what? 6452. Skippity dippity doo. Now let's understand. This client is a part of Analytical 750. Analytical 750, and that's important to us because why? I get to see all three agencies. Here we have 700 scores. We have no inquiries. Please keep it that way. There's no public record. There's no collection. Oh, goody, goody, goody. No collection crap. Now, here we have Navy. Thank God you got Navy. I love Navy. I can get you up to 80,000 on cards and 50,000 on loan pretty right away. You have Barclays, so goody, and you have Navy again too. Those are both credit cards. Okay? We're going to want to know, is it flagship? Is it a combo? That's what we need to know. And here it says Rapid, you're not in a Rapid rescore. You should be. I need to know about American Express or Chase because I don't see them there today. I'd like to get you a Chase personal so I can get you one for Ink. Ink's about $50,000 if we play that game too. But again, what do we get to do? We get to have fun. Isn't that okay? I like having fun. Here's 6393. Wow. Brandy's your specialist. Oh, let's go back here for a second. Jay is your specialist on this one. This is an MIN. Watch this. MIN, millionaire in the making. They want 100,000 credit. At least they got the credit limit. Okay, that's what we need. Eventually, they're going to get 200,000. But again, here is 6393. Brandy's your specialist. It's a blueprint call. So all they wanted me to do is take a call for at least an hour. It's usually an hour plus. And I want to have their spouse or their partner of life. That makes sense to me. I want them on the same page. See, we have a problem. 80% of our clients are men. 20% are women. That's a good thing, whatever, the mix of it. Though my point is this. A lot of men have been trying to get there, trying to get there, trying to get there. A lot of times the wife or the support person is like, is this one going to work, honey? Because all the other ones didn't really work. When I get them through the blueprint call and they see the credit and all the goodies, guess what happens? We get on the same page. I'm going to try to position the woman for the nonprofit. Bring in $100,000 a month, then $1 million. Having fun. So they work in conjunction. Okay. So it's a blueprint call. After the call, what do we get to do? Look at the mess we got today. Wow, wow, wow. You see that Amex card? Remember I told you they don't fluctuate? There's no percentage used. Okay? It's up, up, and away. Then we look at the list of the credit. I don't know about the credit ones. Is that going to be the Platinum, Visa, or the red card? The Capital ones, which kind? You got an authorized. Why would you have an authorized user? Get rid of the authorized users, period. You do not need them. You have a Navy authorized user. So what do? Simple. Okay? Hopefully it's a relative. You give them your access code. They get their own damn account. Simple. Why would you need an authorized user? It makes no sense. Oh, it's 19,000. Wow, it's like getting a trade line. To me, that's a bunch of crap. Sorry to say, but it's true. So let's dissect this. So we have a First Premier, worst card on planet Earth. You get that $500 card. They spend $95 to get the card. To spend $400 and be jacked up. Worst card on planet Earth as far as I'm concerned. Get rid of authorized users. You don't need them. Capital One, you're going to go on the dashboard today, and you're going to click like you're going to make a payment, and on the right-hand side, it's going to say, I want. You're going to click I want. Open another page on the left-hand side to the bottom, increase limits. Every 46 days, and change your projection. There's no inquiry. You got nothing to lose. Let's just go for it, okay? Now, we could balance this debt pretty fast, okay? Let's understand. If we balance, watch this, if we balance this all right here to 29%, they're not in a rapid, and they need to be in a rapid as well. What do? This person, I guarantee, in 60 days would be a 770. And instead of the blueprint call, they should have a corporate 18 divisions, 200,000 in credit. Because the problem we have, look at the limits. These limits suck. Yeah, you're trying to balance crappy credit. It's good companies, but look at the limits. They suck. You know what it's like to balance a $500 card? You're probably not using the damn thing. We need to use cards that are $5,000 to $10,000. I'm going to replace them all. I'm going to get you up, and away, if you allow me to. That's 63.93. All right, 6190. A rebuilt 5,000 of credit. Chris is your specialist. Understand, I never wanted your money, ever. When I was 26, I tried to do everything for free. Nobody wanted to play with me. So when you have skin in the game, what do? I try to give you 10 times your money back. 10 times. This person paid 500 bucks, and I'm giving them 5,000 because I want their money back in their pocket. I want to take away all your BS excuses for most of you. Excuses are the killer of a dream. No inquiries, great. Collection accounts, we got to get around that as well. You screwed American Express? No. Oh, you did. It'll take a division of you to get around that, as long as you have no intent to do fraud. Let's balance this because of the other cars. Simple. I guarantee this is 6190. Okay, you're in the 500s. I get you to 770 to 750. This will take 4 months, as long as we balance that right away. I'm going to say 4 months. It's going to be a lot faster, but again, okay, you're also in a rapid rescore. But you screwed up American Express, but not Chase. Let's get some Chase. Simple. 6171, repair. No, it's rebuilt. I don't use repair because that's crap. Rebuilding, helping you in the guide. See there's little graphs right there, up and down, up and down? That's the heartbeat of your corporation. So here's 10,000 with 9 divisions. So they have a corp. So I want this change. It should say million in the making or something. They wanted 10,000 credit, 9 divisions. Okay, that makes sense. 9 divisions. That's 9 lines of credit. They should have 18 to position them for goodies and escrows. They need to be on their second year. That means they need to be filed now. But it's up to this person. I'd tell them to get a hold of Chris right away. He's their specialist. Get around the crap. They're the little ones anyway. You might have to negotiate a couple of debts. Okay, no problem. You screwed up Chase. No, you did. All right, it says Chase there, so it didn't say yes here. But that's Chase right there. So this has to be a yes versus a no, but you didn't screw American Express. Okay. Capital One, $500 card. That's crap. Sorry. Again, we can get you Navy and AA, USAA as well, and all kinds of goodies. And you got Capital One. What kind are they? What kind are they? All right, little $500 card. That's terrible. But anyway, let's build you up and away my way a little bit. 6172. Rapid rescore, 10,000 credit. This person paid $1,000 bucks. I'm giving him 10,000 back. That's my goal. I want you to get 10 times your money back. Get rid of excuses, because it kills the dream. Every time you go blah blah blah. Jay's your specialist. No inquiries. Keep it that way, please. Got to get around those basically collection accounts. What do we got? We get a Capital One, 24%. Now watch. Here we screwed up Capital One. Here we have another one. I'll get around all that stuff and help you. You're in a rapid rescore, no problem at all. You haven't screwed up Chase or American Express. Good. I like that. This person here has one account. I can get him to 700 to 720. This is going to take 4 months, by the way. Get around that crap there. Push it up and away. You see, it only has one account. You have to have 3 accounts in rotation. Then I build you the bigger cards. That's how it works. They're called starter cards. Here we have, why would you do inquiries? Why? Rapid rescore, 5,000 credit. David's your specialist. Okay, you set up in 7-1. And you got inquiries all over. You probably crash your rapid rescore. We need to find that out. And you have a collection of $300. We'll get around it. You might have to negotiate a debt or two. That's okay. Let's take this person. You started low scores and you're still low scores. If you stop screwing up the program and the inquiries, which you're screwing up, which you're not supposed to do, okay? And what are we at? 93%. 10,000 on a card. Let me rebuild you. Let's get to the point we get that to the 29%. I'll show you to increase the limit. Is 6183 literally would stop jacking up and doing the inquiries, violating their agreement, their program. But then it's going to be blamed on me. I did it, okay? I must have forced them to do it. I can't stand when people blame somebody else for their own crap. So here's 5,000. No problem. Giving you 5 times your money back, 10 times probably. What are we going to do? Rebalance this. Rapid rescore. No problem, American Express, Chase, leave it that way, please, 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 please. No more inquiries. George is your specialist. It's a rebuilt rapid rescore, 5,000 of credit. So you put what? You paid $700, $700, and they're getting you 5,000? Hey, that's better than being in Vegas. Damn, I love that. See, that's what I've done for people for 49 years. I don't like excuses. No inquiries, keep it that way. Oh, look at the mess. Look at all this crap. I mean, this is going to be 8 months. This is crap, and crap. Look at all that data crap and everything else. It makes no sense. Okay, here we have all these people that we basically did not pay. I'm hoping there's no American Express, Chase, and I'm hoping there's no Navy. Okay, let's get around all that crap. Let's take this $1,000 American Express card. You haven't screwed it up, yes, please. See how it rotates as 100%, 101? It's a blue card, by the way. So again, it's a blue card. Wow. What happens is you're going to reduce these to 29%. I'll show you how to do that too. If this person would listen, if they would listen, God willing, this score could be 700 in 4 months. All we have to do is get around the crap and rebalance this right away with the rapid rescore, and the rapid rescore has been submitted. That is 6382. Very simple to understand. Now here's 6166. It's a rebuild. You get 5,000 credit as a bonus. Okay. Your score is dropping because it sucks. Okay, bankruptcy. A couple years ago, no problem. 7 years ago, okay, did you seal it? Need to know that. Get around all that crap, no problem. You have no credit. Oh, I popped you a card today, I think. I mean, it's popping all these people, all this collection crap and no credit at all. All right, it's kind of fun popping $2,000, $1,300, $500, whatever it could be. You're in a rapid rescore. So with all this garbage here, your 400s, 5,000 in credit, this is 6 months. They're going to say 6 months to a year, 6 months to 9 months, that's okay. It's 6 months or less, by the way. But again, it's going to be up to you. No revolving, pop you a card. Got to get you 3 starter cards and up, and away, build you more. That's the goal. But again, here's rebuild 5,000 of credit. You're going down, 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 down. Why? All right, why? Well, let's see. You got collections hitting you again and again. Some hit you just this month too. Wow. What do we get to do? American Express? No, at least it's only Bank of America. We have a Capital One. You got to get that reduced or increase the limit. See, all you have to do is increase limits or reduce debt. This is how it works. And a rapid push up on the way and get the qualifications in the 750 score. It's kind of fun. But again, I need to know about Chase American Express and balance the debt. Very simple. Again, as we play this game, the one that is 6180. Here's 6164. George is a specialist. It says no bonus credit, or maybe no bonus at all. Depends what they did, if they financed it or made some payments or so. You dropped 73 points, 68 points, 43 points. All right, so you did an inquiry. Well, why? Again, you have collections showing up, okay. If we take and know what type of cards these are, and again, we have no big limits here, but one half decent at 3,000. If this is all readjusted and we increase limits and bring it to 29%, getting around the collection stuff, this would jump to 700 in about 4 weeks. If this person will listen and learn and do what we told him to do. Any problem, American Express or Chase, need to know that. Need to know if you had any relationship with Navy or a relative, or maybe you. If it was you, thank you for your service too. 6164. Here's 4016. Millionaire in the making. 25,000. See, this is George, and this person's dropping their score. Let's understand what happens. Okay? If they're getting 25,000 million in the making, they should have 100,000 of personal and 100,000 of business. They should upgrade that with George right away. Here's a Navy inquiry. Here's a credit 1. Okay, no problem. All right, we have our collections for Chase. All right, that's already screwed up 50,000. Got to get around that. The Capital One's late payment. Please be on time. All right, sell something. Have an auction. Have a garage sale. Drive Uber, Lyft, whatever. Late payments kill your credit. If we take this and we balance this, you're 122%. Wow. You don't need Chime. You don't need Kick. The founders of those companies came out of my boot camp in 2008, by the way, if you don't know that. So does BD Cash, DoberryDrug.com, and Title Max too. If we rebalance this, 4016, what do we do? Number 4016, stop the inquiries. Let me build it up and away. What's going to happen is, going to make sure you didn't crash your rapid rescores. That's a violation. You dropped 134 points, 154 points, 109 points. If we readjust this debt to ratio to 29% with a rapid rescore, which you're not in right now, you would push up to 700 right away. This is going to be about 4 months, by the way, being on time. See, I need those Capital Ones that's late 3 times in a row. Then I can get around that as well and build you some more cards. But it says rapid, you don't have one. You got to get that today, by the way. How about 6035? 6035, very simple. It's a rebill. It's $500 credit card. Okay, you spent $500, we're giving you back your money. Oh, goody. See, that takes away excuses. At least I hope it does. You have a medical. Well, Obama in 2013 said medical shouldn't show up at all. So we can basically look at it different ways to go after that process and remove it. Equifax management, okay, no problem. An inquiry, why again? At least you're going up and away. From there you have what? One account, 3%. Let's get you 2 more cards. On top of that, 3 starter cards as well. Put in rapid rescore in place. Your specialist is George. You should increase this to 25,000 to 50, but that's up to you. We're already making you go up and away. Again, what we get to do is in 6163. So here we're going up and away 10 points to 9 points over here. Well, we have inquiries. Why would we do inquiries? Why? You signed up one day, you did one the next day. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's up to you. Inquiries would crash rapid rescores, and your score would go, the line's doing this. Whee! If you want to stop that stuff, you get your rebuilt 25,000 of credit. Jake's your specialist. Increase that to 100,000 a person or business today. All right, and if it's a violation, I'll waive the violation fee today if it's done right away. We have to rebalance this debt. They're $10,000. Okay. We can rebalance this by increasing the limits or take some other cards from the bottom and balance the debt across the board. This is 6163. Says you're in a rapid rescore. This would be 770 in 60 days if you did what I tell you to do today. Please increase that to $100,000 of credit right away. Here's 6150. It's going up. See the graph? It's the heartbeat. That's the company. That's you. 21 points, 8 points, 12 points. Okay. No inquiries. Those collections, you got to get around that today. No problem at all. They're not big ones anyway. We look at what you have an open sky card. Wow. $300. And you jacked it up 104%. That's your own damn money, by the way. Let me get you a card, okay? And then I'm going to say get rid of the Capital One card. Just you're going to close it and get your money back. Or maybe just break even. From here, we have a $5,000 card if it's really yours. That'll help you reduce the other card too. Let's balance the debt. Let's get you another card. But again, what do we do? Rapid rescore is good till 10-17. You're out. You're rapid and ended. You need another one right away. Okay. So again, I would increase this to 25,000 easily up and away. Deal with Chris. He'll help you every step of the way. Again, balance that debt. Let's get rid of basically what open sky when I get you another card. But you need a rapid rescore today too. It's going to be up to you. Here's 6136. It's a rebuild. It's 10,000 of credit. Jake's your specialist. No inquiries. Please keep it that way. It breaks my heart when someone screws up my program and they don't agree to the agreement they signed. No inquiries. Do not jack it up. Then it's all my fault they did that. Okay, it's ridiculous how people can think. All right, when they screw up, they blame somebody else. Got to get around the collection crap. Okay, you're going up 63 points, 54 points, and went down 2. What do we get to do? See, here's our problem. If I use Credit Karma, I wouldn't know Aspiring went down 2. I'd go after the creditor and assume what? They're as good as the same one? No. They all can report something differently. So we need Analytical 750. That 10,000 should be 100,000, by the way. Talk to Jake today, please. If we balance this debt, you have a Chase, that's good. Oh, you have Navy, thank you, Jesus. Why? Because I can position the Navy up and away. 50,000 loan, 80,000 in cars. Let's balance this. This person can really get to $1 million dream in 90 days or less if they wanted to, but they're going to have to follow through. But they need 100,000 of credit, not 10,000. But it's up to them. Talk to Jake, for heaven's sake. We get to play the game and win. Anything with problem, American Express or Chase. Your rapid rescore says no. You need one of those today. 6141. Rebuild rapid 10,000 of credit. Chris is your specialist, and you have a collection account. Wow, it's $62. I tell you to pay the darn thing. 9 up points, 9 points, 1 point here. You get 700 score. Here's a person that has one account at 43%, and it's a Capital One. I need to know what type of Capital One. See, that's probably a Spark card or a Venture card. I need to know that right away, if it's really theirs too. But again, I need to give them 3 more cards. All right, we get to a rotation of 3. You're in a rapid rescore today. That's 6141. Okay. If we had 10,000 credit, let's increase it to 100,000. Let's get 3 or more cards on that and get you to 750, 770. But again, you got to talk to Chris right away. It's simple, but it's up to you. Okay, I can push you there in 90 days or less if you want. Now what do we do? 6377. 10,000 of credit. David's your specialist. Rebuild. Okay. So you spend $1,000. We're giving you 10 times your money back. Isn't that nice? All right. No problem at all. Now you have these collection accounts. Some are half little, some are half big. Got to get around that. No inquiry. Please keep it that way. But again, what do? You have one crappy card, Credit One. Credit One, Mark started the company in Las Vegas. He got indicted many times. He used a logo from Capital One. No problem. He does it all the time. They made a settlement, or if you look online, for $100 million about 2 weeks ago. So if we take that 53% and increase the limit, and then what do we do? Is that the Visa or Platinum? That's not the red. They don't give you that till you have the other two. Got to get you 2 more cards, by the way. What are we going to do? It's a rebuild. You should increase that to 100,000 and get a corporation right away. That's just my opinion for you. I can get you to 770 in about 90 days. Here we have 6378. It's a rebuild and 10,000 in credit. George is your specialist. No inquiries. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't screw up my program. From there, go around those collection things as well. Some are even 0. Here we have Credit One Bank. Now that means you have the Visa and the Platinum card. Do you also have the red card too? We don't know about that. See, what to look at this. We got a Capital One for 18,000. Is that a Spark? Need to know that as well. Spark's the only card that shows up on personal file on any business card anyway. Increasing the limit and bringing this down. That's the way we can build it up and away. You're in a rapid rescore. Okay, no problem. What do we get to do? It's a rebuild, 10,000 in credit. This person should get a corp in divisions, and they should go out to 100,000 in credit. This would be a 750 in 4 months or less. Simple, if they want it to be. What do we do in 6375? It's a rapid rescore, rebuilt, 5,000 in credit. Lawrence is basically your specialist. You have some collections of little ones, and some are closer even to 0. What do we get to do? Get to get past that as well. 6375. From here, all right, you jacked up a $1,000 card. Again, these are crappy limits. That's what I can tell you. All right, we got to figure out a way like schools first. How do we get a line of credit to bring it down or supply credit to vendor credit? Maybe Navy or something. Well, again, did we mess up Chase or American Express? Need to know that too. This is a person should focus on 100,000 in credit, division process, and let's get them to the American dream. But it's up to them. Again, here's 6371. It's a rebuild $1,000. So again, we're reimbursing their money because that's what we want to do every time. No inquiries. Keep it that way, please. So we get to play the game. We got collections, get around that too. From there, we have a Capital One for $3,000. I'm going to get you 2 more cards, all right, and build it up and away for you. Rapid, you're not in. You need that today as well. So rapid rescore, let's increase that here because what do you get? You're getting $1,000 of credit. Already got 3. What do we need to do? 1 more, 2? Again, we'll be done. We're done. What are we going to do? Here's the problem. Every one of you have credit like, today. You've screwed it up 10 times in your life. Using Ray's rules and tools, you'll never bring it down again if you listen carefully today. That's 6369, 10,000 in credit. George is your specialist. You have 1 collection. Again, we got to get around that. What do? We got to balance this debt. At least we have a $3,000 or $4,000 card back there. So what do? We rebalance the debt across the board. We can. All that can be redone in 60 days or less. What do? Let's push it to 700 plus. Any problem, American Express or Chase need to know that as well. This person should be thinking about 100,000 of credit. But again, talk to George and get into a rapid today, 6369. 6231. It's a rebuilt rapid rescore $1,000 card. Chris is your specialist, and you have an inquiry. Why? That's why you're going up and down, up and down, up and down. Stop, please. Got to get around that crap. What do we get to do? 3%. Okay. Oh, we got our Symphony Bank. All right. And we got 18%, and we got what? Self. Which you don't need self at all, but it's up to you. You're in a rapid rescore. So this person here, Chris, is your specialist, rebuilt $1,000 card, no problem. The inquiry could have crashed your rapid rescore, but you did it before you signed up. Luckily, I see the dates. So no more inquiries, get around the crap. Let's get you 50,000, 25,000 of credit, please. Because once that's balanced, and from there, and get you the card, we're done. What else do you want? You're going to screw it up again and again. You'll be back. They're always coming back because they know we tell the truth. 6231. Here's 6235. Or at least it's a rebuild with 10,000 of credit. Again, they probably spend $1,000 bucks. We give them 10 times their money back. You're up 63 points. If I had Credit Karma, I wouldn't know that, would I? Because I can't see it. We need all 3 agencies. Credit Karma, you're fired. Simple. So 63 points. We took your 478 and made it 541. We're going to do that to the rest of these as well. Now you got 2 inquiries. You got a 1 main. Wow. First premier, worst card on planet Earth, in my opinion. Wow, we did that too. But you did those before you signed up. Thank God for that too. All right, get around that crap. I'm always looking for Chase or American Express. I don't see any there. Good. What do? We got our first, oh wow. Go to First Premier on their dashboard. On the left-hand side, you'll click increase limit. They'll charge you 19 bucks. Increase it. It'll bring that down anyway. Or pay it down. You got two choices. Pay it down or increase. Let me get you 3 real cards. Big boy, big girl cards. Okay? And let's get rid of the crappy card you have today. But again, this is what you should do to get to that 100,000 of credit and a 750 score. Here's 6222. It's a rebuilt wrapper rescoring 10,000 of credit. Jake is your specialist. Give him a call today because I want to get him some orders too. He was sick for a week and a half. We prayed for him every day. What do we get to do? Up, and away. There you go. 10,000 of credit. Make it 100. What do we do? 93%. All right. Yeah. So at least it's a $300 crap card anyway. So we can rebalance this, push it up and away. That would be the goal. What type of Capital Ones? Do you have any Navy or any, or your military or anyone else in your family? Get an access code and push it up and away. 700 score, that's 60 days. 750, it's 90 days. Let's get 100,000 credit to that. What do we do in 6384? Rebuilt $5,000 of credit. Simple. Or Lawrence is your specialist. What do we do? That heartbeat's up and away. But you have no inquiries. Please keep it that way. No collection accounts too. But we're jacked up. Okay. No problem with that. Bank, FNB, they don't want to increase your limits and they don't want to help you at all. Sorry to say, usually the case. You got Chase, you have US Bank, good, and American Express. Please keep it that way. We have to readjust these, debt to ratio things as well. Many ways to do that as we play. But again, this is a person who gets 5,000 of credit and a rebuild. You should be going after the 100,000, by the way. And if you readjust this debt, I can get you 750 in 90 days. If you drag your feet, that's why it takes a little longer, but it's up to you. Rapid was resubmitted. Here's 6166. Rebuilt 5,000 credit. George is your specialist. No inquiries and no collections. Good, I'm glad to see that. Oh, we have a crappy card from Capital One for 500 bucks, jacked up 102%. It's almost impossible to balance a card for 500 bucks to $1,000, but you got Navy. Oh, good. Don't screw up Navy, please. I can position you up to 80,000 in cards and 50,000 line of credit. So what do? We get to rebalance all this. But this is a person. All right, from here, you're getting 5,000 in credit. Come on. We'll get you the 5,000. We'll be done. Done. What do you do now? Every time this happens, you come back because you screw it up. Rules and tools have to be in place. That should have $50,000 of credit, if not more. Call your rep. Today, his name is George. 6166, by the way, rebalancing this debt right away. Let's get you to 750. Simple. 6184. Rebuilt, rapid 10,000 of credit. Oh, they got both. They upgraded. This is Chris. Okay, Chris is your specialist. Here's rebuilt, 10,000, million in the making, 75,000. At least we got some numbers now. MIM is millionaire in the making. We get to play the game and have some fun. All right, factual data. Well, that was probably what, a house or something? But you did it and you might have crashed your rapid rescore. Please understand. I hope you basically paused the rapid rescore. You did screw up Chase even though their balances are 0. All right, we can get that off, but the difference is here, you'll need a division of you to get another Chase card or for personal and inks or in the corporation too, but it's up to you as we process this. I would say a division of you. So let's look. Most of your cards suck. They're terrible. Okay, $500 here, $1,000 here, $300 here, wow. We have to rebalance this mess, okay? American Express, again, you have that card and there's no fluctuation. That's a gold, right? Probably or platinum. You have a $500 American Express card, wow. So what do we look at? We have to rebalance this. All right, so we have Chase and American Express. Or at least Chase, American Express, I don't see Chase yet. Oh, Chase is in collections. Okay, we screwed that up, no problem. So I can push you to 750. Help you readjust this. It'll take about 4 months at the most. And then I'll get you to 750 score. But you're going to get up to 100,000 of credit. Get that personal and business at the same time. Some of these cards, like Capital Ones, need to be increased the limits on the dashboard so they don't basically what? Get an inquiry. But again, we get to play that game too. There's only 10 cards. Oh my goodness, you have another page. Wow. You could rebalance your debt across the board right away if you want to. Because what happens? Rebalance that debt. Here's a person who has credit we can rebalance the debt with, play teeter-totter back and forth, and this can push up to 750 in 90 days. But again, that's why you get to play the game to win. Some of these cards in the future, I'm going to say get rid of, please. Because again, you don't really need them, but it's going to be up to you. Especially the $300 little crappy cards. But again, how you want to play is going to be up to you too. The average person only needs 11 accounts. Again, you're in a rapid rescore. 6380 to rebuild, rapid score, 5,000 of credit. Jay's your specialist. There's no inquiries and no collections. Thank you, Jesus, for that too. The goal. What do we look at? Here's Capital One. Go online. Again, click. Look for increased limits and do that to reduce the debt. Pay it down or increase the limits. All you got a choice to do. All right, Credit One Bank, 23%. Capital One, too. So what do we get to do? We get to play that game as we play. So again, we're going to balance the debt because you got cards that can do that. Cards at $500, $300 is almost impossible. Nick, are you trying to change the screen for some reason? I disappeared over there. Okay. So what do we get to do? So here's rapid rescore and rebuild. Doesn't say any bonus credit. But you notice that graph's going straight up. Isn't that the goal? So we start at 483. Now we're getting to the 600. If we position right away, what do we get to do? We get to build more score. Now, again, we have one inquiry. Here we have no inquiries. Again, we're kind of playing teeter-totter. And that's the ultimate goal. So please, 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 no inquiries. It crashes rapid rescore. We got you 100 points, 81 points, 81 points. Let's get you to 750. Is that okay? Now, here's our mess. It's all collection crap. And you got Chase. Sorry to say. You got American Express, too. I can't get you those cards in the future unless you have a division of me. But that's going to be up to you if you want that as well. They're some of the best cards on planet Earth, by the way. So again, we don't have any starter cards. We need to do that right away. I have to build you 3 cards in rotation and build you up and away and rebuild this and solve your problem and guide you every step of the way. See if we can get rid of these too. But again, that's what it is today. But again, we get to play the game. That's going to be 9 months. That's a big mess. That is 1697, by the way. Okay? From here, the goal is to help everybody we can. So keep in mind, when I started the Ray Reynolds University in 2001, it was to help more people. I didn't plan on dying in a coma. I didn't plan on coming back being broke, had to rebuild in front of the world. Okay? I thought when you get there, you get to stay there. But when you get there, you have bigger problems. Guess what? You get knocked off the block too. Keep in mind today, the ultimate goal is winning the game of business. If you like what you heard today, please give me a Google review. But not everybody likes me and everybody likes you. So again, if you don't like me, leave me alone, please. Okay? All I can do is, if you want to help me, help you, that'd be great. From here, if you take a picture of this today and you scan it right away, it's very simple. If you scan this right away, what do you get to do? You can click it and tell us we can email you or text you. See, that's for the classes tomorrow as well, okay, as we play this game. So the ultimate goal is very simple as we play the game to win. If you want to go to the class tomorrow, the specialty is going to be about stock kit, minutes, and bylaws, but you can all go to all the classes tomorrow. I have 5 of them live. Now, if you need an address for the bank, because they won't let you use P.O. Box or anything else, we lease 12 feet at a time. Very simple. If you want some help, we're here to help you with that too. We could pretty well connect all the dots you're missing today. Corporations and legal person may sue or be sued. That's the ultimate goal as we play this game. Now, it's nice to watch my clients out there helping people. But again, when they say the word credit repair, I don't like it because it's not true. They have to be a nonprofit 501c3 and have a bond up to $100,000 plus. When they're doing all this things, doing blah, 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 sorry. It's like some of my clients saying, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Please don't say you're rich. I've never been rich. I don't want to be rich. I do want to control millions and billions through corporate structure. I want to be a puppet master. Being rich, I'd pay more tax. But that's probably why a lot of them have been indicted before and had lawsuits all over the place. They're telling the IRS they're rich. I think that's kind of dumb. But again, the ultimate goal is very simple. William James wants to ask something. William, you're working on getting that off of that American Express today. Okay, I know you talked to Brandy, so what's your question today, sir? I can hear you. I can hear you now. We're in a Verizon commercial.
What did you say about Chris?
Chris, a specialist?
Santos, but I've been switched.
Well, what's
I
happening?
used to,
Well, Santos helps the people, but keep in
I
mind,
understand, he got promotion.
well, he's the vice president of the company. He doesn't want to. He doesn't have time. He's getting all the franchises and all the things lined up. So,
Well, it's hard for me to communicate. I gotta get a 5-minute call with you or him and get to make me get used to somebody else is fine as well. Like I
okay.
said, I relocated. I'm trying to get things done. You see his progress. It's been slow, but I ain't going nowhere. Where am I going?
Well, the goal is very simple. You've been a client for almost 4 years. Okay, having fun. You kind of went over here, over there. We rebuilt you, got you a couple American Express, got you another card here. You're building it up and away. And Santos and I kind of don't want to use the word babysit you for a couple years. Well, that's what we kind of do. So I'll have Chris call you and make sure that we have you on track with maybe Brandy or myself as well. But the main thing is, as we did for your brother, we're going to do the same thing for you, up and away. You know that.
Okay. Again, I'm good. I'm just computer illiterate. I need to hear from you, people that I done got the used to, in order to get my head right.
Well, you're like me. I don't like change either. But again, I'll make sure Chris reaches out to you. From there, we'll basically, if we need to, maybe I can get Santos and him at the same time, or me and him, because Santos is looking at all the franchise and everything else. We're coming with 10 different products and opportunities through escrow per week right now. All right, and that's what the auto income is going to do for everyone. And it's his full-time job for him. He's got 30 years in real estate. So we'll reach out to you today, one of them or all three of us. We'll see what happens from there. But the goal is nice to hear your voice as well.
Nice to hear you as well. And I did email as best as I could as to my concerns. And if we can work with that, then I'm good. I mean, again, my question was rhetorical. Where am I going? I'm not going anywhere.
Well,
I'm
we
with
need
you.
to blueprint you. That's why you were thinking about getting into the coaching again, is the blueprint, the steps. What we need to do is, we know every phone call we do is through the Phantom program. So whatever we talk about, it creates a goal list and steps, which is the goal. And every call we have, it does that. And I love that because it lets them have a cheat sheet for every client. So, all right, the coaching would be helpful. I know you won't work on Saturdays. I understand that because of your beliefs, and that's okay. I respect that. But again, the difference is maybe it's a different day we do things as well. But again, coaching is going to get you auto income. But the main thing is, I saw your email the other day as well. So I'll reach out to both of them, see what we can put together, and get you a call right away.
Yeah, because I don't want to be on in the group of excuses. I have my concerns, and I just need us to wrap it out. That's all.
Not a problem. We'll map it out for you some more. But
Thank you.
you do have those cards, and you keep them at 29%, right?
Yes, I'm keeping them down,
Okay.
and I got another job that came through.
Okay, because I know the last email you said the job didn't come through. So you got
And
the new one? Okay, good.
I'm a truck driver, which is
know.
good. It's just that they don't want to work with. Some of them don't want to work with my concerns, my way of life, and that's what I got to deal with.
Well,
So, but
I had to deal with the same thing. I mean, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist pastor, and the church wouldn't let me work on Saturdays when I came out of coma. My argument is Jesus healed on the Sabbath, so can I. And I won the argument so far. Okay? So again, I'm helping people. So that's my way to work through it. But again, for almost 2 years, I didn't work on Saturday anymore. All right? Again, I got to help people and I need help. But I understand and respect your wishes as well. So, all right, so we'll figure out, because I've got you those cards. When Santos gave me the file, I jumped on it right away to get you 2 or 3 cards to get you back on track. And as long as you
Exactly.
get the cards, that's the ultimate goal.
understood.
All right, we'll have them reach out to you and figure out what your next step is. I still think coaching would help, at least a blueprint call with me, because we can map out for an hour what needs to be done next. But
Well, I got no problem with that as long as I got steady income coming in as far as my work,
Yep.
and that's a plus. I
Yeah.
know I gotta have skin in the game. I copy that.
okay, well, the main thing is maybe it's a blueprint call for an hour, and you and I are working together in writing the goal list. Maybe that's the next step. So,
Standing by.
all right, you have a blessed day. We'll talk soon. I'll reach out to them today. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, you got it. All right, it's like clients, like, William's great. His brother I helped about 4 years ago and build him up and away as well. William started great, then it fell off, and some problems. We all go through problems in life, but we build him up way again. The goal is he doesn't work on Saturday, so he can't go to workshops. I understand and respect that. Maybe a blueprint call would help him. So that's an hour of him and I kind of mapping it out. And we set up the goals and the steps. That's what he looks next. See, I get clients who come back to me all the time for the last 49 years. No matter if they left, they come back because they know I'm going to rebuild them my way, and it works. Now, let's go back to, do you want to be a millionaire? Please say no. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation? The answer is yes. See, the corporation with its divisions is very simple. That could be 9 lines of credit. Okay, that could be literally, all right, 9 pieces of property, whatever it could be, storage unit, laundromat, car wash, whatever it is. I look at auto income because I don't want to run a business. You don't see the guy or girl who owns the gas station pumping gas or working there. It's a management company. That's how it's always been. So divisions like today, getting divisions allow us to multiply credit. That way we don't run out of credit and we can actually get into a program and we can have what's called P&L, profit and loss statements. Every division usually about $1,000. 9 divisions usually $4,500. 18 is usually $9,000. The goal right now, we're running out of time this year. In other words, giving 18 divisions for $999 is ridiculous, but at least gets them set up for you. We don't do that because of the $999 because there's no money in it for us. What is the goal? If you're thinking about projects next year, then you need to be filed this year. 18, 36, 72, 100. 100 divisions means you're going to do an apartment complex or something like this, which makes a lot of sense. So again, I want you to call the office and talk to people about the, what I say, Zell, now kind of thing. You can always use the card and finance it that way too. What is our goal? All right, out of all the books, you got some free downloads for the kids, high school, college, and even about winning the credit game. Other books as well can help you step by step. Every class I do, and it turns into a workbook, because I want you to go through the process where you're being taught basically audio and visual as well. Call today. All right, they're $500 when you call the office. During the broadcast, they're $399. If you did that today, then you would get 2. Again, maybe that's what William needs is get 2 calls with me right away. Blueprints up to an hour. If you want 25,000 credits, we build it for you. It's very simple. Okay, normally it's $2,500. What is our goal today? Let's see if we can give it away for $999. That way you get it basically part of your package. If it's a Zelle, you save 10%. If it's a card, they charge you 5% for the card because that's what the bank charges us. $50,000 of credit, $3,000, no problem. If it's Zelle, we get what? Save 10%. If you use card, what do you get to do? Today, if either way you do it, and create that to $100,000 of credit if it was done today. The $100,000, because I believe a person needs $100,000 a person, and for the business, that's $200,000 credit. That's what needs to be the funding to get up to the $1 million dream. But again, today it's $5,000, and it's giving you $200,000 for the same price. That's not going to be offered after I'm done broadcasting because then there's no money in it. I don't want to pay a commission for that. It's during the broadcast only. It is a Zelle, you call the office right away, of course. 800-254-9506. Now, I got people say, well, I want to try this, Ray. I don't know 100%. I want to give you 10,000 yet. Well, I'd say Ray's Build Coaching Program, 2026. 90 days of workshops, 90 days of everything we're doing. And what we do for coaching, 100,000 of personal or business or combination, blueprint call, monthly calls, CDs in 18 divisions. Normally it's 15,000. What's what Brandy wants to charge? She's the manager in the back area. Today, if it was done right away, it's $39.99. No, it's $29.99. See if you're listening. $3,000. Zelle or card. Either way. I want to protect my assets because I'm afraid of the boogeyman and boogie woman. I'm afraid they're going to take my goodies. Division process. All right? Boring and steady, simple. Today, this should be your future as you focus on this auto income. So then what happens is this is money coming in ran by a management company. That would be the goal. That's what I'd like you to do. But again, maybe it's your own business. You want me to help you with that business. Not a problem. I always call it being a puppet master because I don't want to own anything. I want to control everything, not own anything. If I build you or help you build lines of credit called checkbook money, or blueprint loans, what do we get to do? The goal is we get to use that money to write a check into an escrow. We don't want the escrow money ever. We're not a Ponzi, okay? Other silly people do that. The goal in a year, you should have 6 escrows closing. That should be your goal. okay, as we do all these pieces today. For instance, for an example, $25,000 in escrow, that could be a laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash, up to $3,200 a month after all the bills are paid. Again, we're creating auto income. $50,000, $5,600 up to that. 75 up to 7,500. Again, numbers never lie, only people lie. It's simple. Numbers are very simple. The difference is they don't basically have a problem. They're going to have an auto income. There's your goal for 2026. But that's what I would want you to do. Again, not only I want to rebuild you, position you right, corporations, divisions, let's give you auto income. It's a goal. Being a puppet master makes more sense to me. That's why I've helped analyze over 50 million people so far. What do we do? You're going to have a division under your corporation. It's going to be 4A. One of my corporations will be 4. From there, we might have a B and a C, by the way. Depends how many people it takes to put the down payment. I had 3 clients come in earlier today. They wanted a gas station. All right, they wanted to put 500,000. No. You need $1 million. We'll put 4 people in that. You're going to get all kinds of money. You're not ready for that. Get a smaller program for what you got to do is auto income. Again, you have to position auto income. It's not just a magic wand. I've been doing this with clients since 1987, by the way. So it's a goal. Again, maybe you want to start out small. $29.99 today. There you go for 3 months of coaching with all the goodies. If not, it's okay. Then you can maybe do the $10,000 fee. $200,000 credit blueprint call, 12 months of coaching with me. And what are we at? $27,000. When you're online with me, it's $10,000 today. You still get the $200,000 of credit. If it's offline, you don't get that too much $200,000 of credit. Because why would I do that? It's to motivate you to do now to save money. Do it now. You can always do it later and get a little less credit. This is simple to do. If you put $2,500 down and you get the money to balance it right away, you should get $200,000. If you want to make payments, you get $100,000 of credit. If you sell 0, you get 0. That's how it works. It's a Zell, and basically what do you do? Call the office right away. Talk to a specialist, 800-254-9506. The event for nonprofit. My first corporation was nonprofit, Helping Hand Industries. I had 2 divisions. One was for the Orange County Blind Center. The other was Teach Our Children. I want to teach about drug education. Nancy Reagan said no, just say no. She took it and made it the DARE program, if you don't know that. I did 2 corps for Ronald Reagan before as well. But again, I've done 3 presidents' corporations in the past. So this event for nonprofits to help people get their exemption, position themselves so they can get some grant money next year. In person, $5,000, $100,000 credit. Online, $2,000, $50,000 credit, 35 people. I can only endorse 50 people a year because that's what I choose to do. If you did the other programs today, that would be free. If it was done today. If you put it off, then the answer is no. If I coach your business 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months, we'll customize that for you. It's going to be up to you what you want to do as we structure this. I love the Stellar Bank, Chase Bank, and I like the Blueprint Loan American Express. This is difficult. It's a pain in the asset, but it's worth it. They'll give you up to $250. But they do want you to have 30 transactions monthly. That should be used for a franchise or something. 30 transactions under $100,000 a month. One of the things that happens when you partner with me, if you need bank references or anything else, as we partner with, you can get into another program for another fee, of course. If you want to share my bank account that shows $1 million in and out all the time, I'm going to charge you a fee when we partner up with it. If I get a line of credit, we have to use it for that purpose because we made an agreement to do that. It's very simple. So again, I'm going to show them $500,000 an average month. No problem. 30 transactions over 3,000. All right, 500,000 again, 400,000. So if we need to connect those dots, even on that, I have all the pieces you might be missing. We can connect the dots. But again, I usually charge $5,000 to do that. A division into your corp into my corp. So we use a bank account. So we agree to do that too for a project. And that's what happens. Usually $5,000 today. If you did it today, my offer to you is $19.99 if it was done today during the process of this analyzation. And what we're doing today is a Zelle. It can be a card as well. If you Zelle or call the office, 800-254-9506. But again, maybe you have that 30 transactions, 100,000 a month. Okay. Any pieces you're missing, we have them. We can partner up, and that's the go to get into an escrow. What do? Help me help you and other people. I believe, even if you didn't have the money, you can use referrals. That earns you 10% for every referral. Simple. Look behind the curtain every step of the way. When I was a kid, they said no. I realized they said no because they didn't know how. Today, we stay safe, strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that, too. It's very simple. 800-254-9506. I'd call right away. Because then you can join me tomorrow in all those classes as well, but it's up to you. All I know is that God gave me all kinds of things to help people with, and that's been my ultimate goal all my life. I got everything I want to this day. If I want to just go get it, I have no excuse. I don't think you have an excuse either. If you want real truth and you want to play with me, it's very simple today. 800-254-9506. The ultimate goal at the end of the day, never forget. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. God loves us all.